Word up, Deadlock Guides. It's another episode of the Following Lucha podcast. This is a podcast where we watch this very cool show called Lucha Underground, and we talk about the lore in it. And then we talk about wrestling of the week of the episode coming out. And then we talk about wrestling this week. I am your host, Steven. This other guy is JC.
Thank you.
What up, man? What up, man?
I mean, not too much, Steven. You just every week you do the intro. You just do so wonderfully.
Yeah.
I love too that your gamer jersey you're wearing this week is just clipping into the background.
Gamer jersey.
Yeah, just a chunk of your shoulder disappears every 2 seconds, which is really
It doesn't
cool.
recognize us clothes. It just like evaporates. It's so good.
But it's cool, you know. How are you doing, Steven?
Dude, I had like blackberries the other day, right? Like yesterday. I opened the box, right? Poured it out. Spider just plops on. Just plops out of it. And I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Isn't this what we just talked about with bananas the other week? Like there being spiders inside your bananas?
But apparently spiders just love fruit, apparently.
I mean, I imagine.
It's really cool.
They're bugs, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I thought there'd be like pesticides to get rid of the spiders, you know?
Well, the spider probably jumped in after it was packaged, man. Like they're
yikes, bro.
Okay, I get
that
one
sucks.
time at HEB at the supermarket here in Texas. I got this juice from the bakery section. I don't know why the juice is in the bakery.
Juice. Is it like one of like the ones they freshly squeeze?
Yeah, so it's like the HEB sticker. It's they put it in their bottles.
Right.
And I drank it all, and I got to the very bottom. Near the very bottom, and there was just an ant in it. Just floating.
Nice.
Yep. So
just chilling.
The
spider was chilling. The spider was still alive. He was in my fridge for the past like 3 days.
That's more reassuring. Like a living spider you can deal with, man. But a dead ant that you just drank all the water around, it kind of sucks. Or juice around.
I mean, I know like some restaurants, if you like look in the dispenser, if you're lucky enough, you might get like an ant in your drink.
That's pretty cool. That's
makes you feel better. If you get a soda next time, you should look at it first.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a Coke and you kind of can't.
I'm not going to do that. But Steven, we are the lore keepers of Lucha Underground. We're here to keep the lore. We watched season 1, episode 21 of Lucha Underground this week.
Oh my gosh.
I am going to be so honest. I have to be so transparent with the Following Lucha listeners. Okay, the ninjas and ninjas.
I don't like this show.
I hate wrestling.
Ending it.
I can't stand wrestling. This is a psych podcast from here forward. We did not watch season 1, episode 21 of Lucha Underground. We watched season 1, episode 1 of Psych.
I've been swerved. You've been swerved.
We tricked you. We used a fake episode title, a fake description, a fake everything, and now you have to listen. Okay? So
to the Psych podcast.
Yeah, so Steven, what do you think about the pilot?
That's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to move on to the week of?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we watched
awesome.
we did watch season 1, episode 21 of Lucha Underground, I guess. But I was going to say, I actually enjoyed it a lot more this week, the episode of Lucha Underground.
Yeah?
Because I discovered a very special button on archive.org that lets you watch at
speed
1.5x speed.
Is it?
Yeah,
Dude, it's so nice. So, like, unironically speaking, wrestling gets better if it's like
it really does. I slow it down.
Like, there's no rest spots or anything. It just goes zoom and it's awesome.
I slowed it down for like the parts where like Dario was talking and everything, so I could like write my notes. But like the matches, I can't watch wrestling on 1x speed, man. It's just impossible.
Oh no.
You know?
It's like TikTok zoomer right here. Like, it's too slow for me.
No, I promise it's not that it's too slow. It's just I want to be done with it as quickly as possible.
That's very fair. I do this for like videos at like work or like school, you know, just 1.25
Oh my god, all the
speed
time in school. I never watched a video on regular speed in school.
Dude, professors, man, you just can't talk for their lives, man.
Oh shit, the Zoom lectures that we had to go through?
That's like their jobs. Yeah. Oof. I don't know. I don't attend my Zoom lectures live. I just watch the recording. I'm gonna be honest.
You're a bad student. Bad student.
Ow.
Where's your money going to? So to what? So you don't watch YouTube videos, essentially?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what school is, essentially? Just looking up YouTube videos the past like 2 years?
I guess so. But, Steven, this is not what we're here to focus on, you know? We can talk about how useless your college experience was another day. Instead, we need to talk about...
I wouldn't say it's useless. I have a job from it, you know?
You have an internship.
I know.
But it's paid.
Pretty sick, dude.
So...
It's paid. It's true.
No. We need to talk about Uno, Dos, Tres. Tres.
What
Uno,
a great
dos,
title
tres.
for an episode, man.
From April 1st of
It's
2015. Such a cool title.
It's such a lazy title.
It speaks a lot to this episode, I find.
Yeah?
You know?
For what? Which match?
Well, all of them is the thing.
Yeah?
I don't think there
Is it
was a
like-
dirty finish this show, right?
Is it for the amount of people, like, in the match? Because it's wrong, too. Because it's 6 people.
Oh, I see.
Because I assume it would be like the trios thing, right? Like 1, 2, 3.
We'll
But
get
like
there.
it's 6 people in the match.
We'll get there, Steven. But
We'll
let's
get
first
there.
talk about the recap for Uno Dos Tres. And that is,
Mm-hmm.
it's a very short recap compared to normal. The recap for the
It's
episode
sick. I loved it.
is just Dario, like, coming over the crew and being like, the crew is awesome, guys. Have you seen the crew? Can you guess who was
It's
not
so
on this episode
sick.
of Lucha Underground? Can you guess who was nowhere? None of the crew. There was no
Sexy
Mr.
Star.
Cisco, no Cortez.
What?
And there was no Bale. They weren't here.
What?
I cried.
The OG trio?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't in the first episode of the trios match
They
thing?
weren't. It's fucked up, man.
That's
it's real fucked
crazy.
up. And then the other part of the recap is them just being like, oh yeah, remember Aerostar and Drago are having a best of 5 series.
Oh yeah. I'm so excited for the 4th match.
Woo! Let's
That's
go.
the same match I've been watching.
But
And they never change.
well, they change. Maybe not for the better, but they change, Steven. But again, this isn't where we're at yet. This isn't where we're at yet because the first segment on the show takes us into Dario Cueto's office where Big Rick has arrived, Steven. And is
Oh
Big
my
Rick
gosh.
alone? Is Big Rick by himself?
No, he comes in with 2 other dudes, and Cuero's like, "Oh my gosh, black dudes! I'm so scared."
He does get quite
He
fearful.
was really scared of black dudes. It was so weird.
To be fair, I don't want to defend what was a clear microaggression here, Steven.
Yeah.
But the 2 large men that accompany Big Rick into Dario's office do grab
little guy.
Dario by the shoulders. So, I mean...
I liked it. And then Big Rick like, "Yo, this is my cousin right here. It's Mac." It's
Well, yeah.
whatever."
Dario's like, who are these 2 fine gentlemen that you brought with you, Big Rick? And Big Rick
Yeah.
says, well, yeah, the one dude, he's my cousin. His name is Mac.
It's Mac. He's just some dude. Honestly, thought he was just some random dude, to be honest.
Yeah. You didn't
Is he like a
recognize
wife
him?
beater? No.
Do you
Who is
know
he?
who he is now?
No, I do not.
Willie Mack?
I probably will. Oh, okay, there we go. I think this is a wife beater, to be honest.
I'm kind of doubting you've ever seen a Willie Mack match before.
No, I don't watch wrestling,
Oh
dude.
my god, you jerk. And
And
the,
like, yo, this is Mac, and the other guy is Killshot.
oh my god.
It's like such a random name. Like your dudes, like you go from Mac to Killshot. Like, How does that work?
And he's also wearing a mask, by the way, this Killshot character,
so
which is cool.
random.
Just a big red mask that is way too large for his face. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I don't really like the Killshot costume. They look kind of lame on him, to be honest.
So
I
sad.
don't know. And it looks a little lame though. It's just like random, like it's not like cool looking, you know. It's just kind
I
of
feel
boring.
like in Lucha Underground, I'm able to
Yeah.
look past lame-looking gear if it's a cool enough character, i.e. Mil
Yeah.
Muertes in his pajama pants, and also...
I think the pajama pants look kind of sick though.
Yo, they're
I'm
kind of
gonna be honest.
intimidating, you know? It's terrifying.
They are kind of scary.
And then King Cuerno with his chalk line jacket and cowboy hat.
No, the
You know?
Cuerno thing is such a goof, dude. It's such a goof.
It's so tough. It's so tough. But no, so I'm able
I
to
wonder if
accept
that's
the
his
shitty
choice, like wearing the cowboy gear.
man. Oh hell yeah, yeah. No, the producers
You think
did
it
not
is?
want that. That's just
The guy's like, yo, I gotta wear some cowboy like poncho real quick, guys, and you can't tell me anything.
you guys can't tell
About
me
it.
shit. Try to stop me, okay?
He just goes on sound of his like, no, I'm not filming unless I wear this poncho and my hat.
Oh shit. So exactly. But Steven, you know who Killshot is, right?
Yeah, I know who Killshot is.
Who is Killshot?
Or do I?
Who is?
It's that one guy from the what's that one rap group in WWE?
Oh shit! I already forgot their name
forgot
too.
their name.
Oh my god! Hit row, hit row, hit row, hit row, hit row, hit row,
Hit row.
hit row. Yep, that's it. That's
Do you
it.
know? Is that how it goes? If you know, you know. Is that how the song goes?
What?
It's like how does their theme
swerve
song go?
When I drive, and I swerve.
It's like-
when I drive,
Oh.
I know that
No,
one.
that's the wrong one.
Simi
Where is Hit
Guevara.
Row now?
I know that one.
Why'd they get fired again? Is it because like he made like some racist like rap one of the members?
No, I don't know why they got fired. I'm gonna be honest,
Oh.
but you know, shout out to BFAB and
Shout out. Did you have the worst match ever in NXT or something?
I don't know.
I think.
Well, so they grab Dario by the shoulder, Steven, and then Big Rick realizes, or he's telling Dario, I know you put a head out on my head. I know you were the reason that I had a cigar shoved in my eye. And then...
Was that why? Was Dario part of that? Or did the crew just do that?
The crew does work for Dario, but like...
did he ask him to burn his eye out?
Listen, I don't think Dario asked for his eye to be burnt. I think the crew were tired of getting not as much money from Big Rick for doing work that they don't need Big Rick for. They're getting
swerved.
Oh my.
Right, makes sense.
I mean, doesn't apply here, but I appreciate the attempt.
No.
I don't think so.
Money-wise, you got swerved from the money.
I don't think that's how it works. But basically, Dario brings up a really good point, though. He's like, Big Rick, you are one of my best competitors in this temple. Why would I do that to you? Why would I take out one of my big money players? And it's like,
why would he do that?
Yeah, I think the crew just wanted more money for themselves.
Well, I thought he was paying them too much, like Big Rick, you know?
Or you think he was paying the crew too much?
No. Dario was paying up Big Rick too much, or Big Rick was disrespectful.
He was tired of paying Big Rick so much money, you're saying?
Yeah. Gotta kill him.
He figured cheaper labor if I go around Big Rick and just go straight to the crew. And
it really sucks for him now, because he has to pay 2 other guys now. That sucks for poor Dario, man.
Well, yeah, because Dario does say, hey, listen, why would I take you out? You're a big money competitor here. I would not do that. In fact, I have new championships. Tonight, we are introducing new championships, trios championships to Lucha Underground.
Wow. And really timed that well.
Yeah, really well. And Dario says, you guys, you Big Rick and your boys, you can compete in the tournament. Which is, that's cool. That's cool. And then,
that's pretty chill, dude.
Yeah, Rick's like, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But also give me a stack of cash.
Give me money, not Mac over there, just me.
Yeah. Well, Dario obliges, and then, Killshot and Mack also demand their own money. So. Dario
is Mac actually Big Rick's cousin, or is that just because they're both black?
Well, it'd be weird if they cast a white dude and said, "Hey, this is my cousin." To be fair, you know.
But white cousin? Who's Killshot? He's just some dude.
Yeah, they don't really explain Killshot.
That's my boy, your Killshot.
Why can't they just both be your cousin? I don't understand. But I don't know. It's just Willie Mack. And.
No, it's Mac.
No, they're not.
It's just Mac.
It is just Mac and Lucha, but no, I don't think
they're
related.
Cool.
In real life, man, I don't think that's true. Maybe, I don't think so though. And so they all walk away with cash and a spot in a tournament for these trios championships that Dario is introducing. Wow. And then we kind of cut to Matt and Vampiro back in the temple. And they expand a little bit on the whole trios thing, and they're like, yes, there's gonna be a 4-week tournament to crown our first ever trios champions that starts this week? That starts this week.
Is a 4 match tournament impressive? I always thought that's kind of lame, having just 4 matches for a tournament.
I mean, a little bit.
Or 4 people.
Yeah.
It's not like a loser's bracket or anything, it's just 2 matches at most for one team.
Yeah. Was the Owen Cup, was that 8 people or 16 people?
Well, didn't that 16 or 8? It was either 8, because there's matches before the tournament started, which is kind of weird.
Oh, the qualifiers.
Let's make that part of the tournament, you know?
Those don't count at all.
Isn't that not part of the tournament, the qualifiers?
Nope. What are you talking about?
I don't get it.
No.
I just don't. I don't get tournaments, man.
That's so silly. No, that's
it's such an easy thing to book for wrestling too, It's a story. It's just a tournament. That's fun.
Yeah, I don't know how Tony Khan has managed to fumble booking a tournament. Not the booking of the tournament was bad, but to fumble the actual structure of what a tournament is. It's very impressive, actually. I love you, Tony Khan. Please give me a job. Please give Steven a job.
Give us money.
And that. Just give us cash, please. We'll grab your shoulders otherwise.
Talking his product.
What are you talking? Then I'll grab him by the shoulders. What do you mean? Yeah.
Well, who's that one guy that tweeted I took down that video.
Huh?
I think it's either one of the Young Bucks or Tony Khan. It's I took down your video. What do you know about it, huh?
I don't know what you're even
copyright
talking about.
Reasons.
That's so sad.
It happens.
It does happen, I guess. But Steven, what trio are you excited to see become the first trios champions in Lucha Underground?
Are the boys in this tournament?
The boys? What
Yeah,
do you
are
say?
the crew in it?
You,
Are they-
you can't refer to everyone as the boys. Last week you referred
No?
to Pretty Deadly as the boys, and I thought you were talking about
No,
Dalton
they're
Castle's
Yes Boys. They're Yes
and now you're
Boys.
talking about the crew.
No. Because the Pretty Deadly are the Yes Boys, dude.
The Yes
That's what they call
Boys?
us on Twitter. Yes Boy.
Okay, we have the Yes
Gosh.
Boys are not in the
caught
Lucha
up on
Underground
this.
tournament. I'm
Important
sorry.
NXT 2.0 knowledge.
You're the only person who watches those clips on YouTube,
I
Steven.
don't even watch NXT 2.0 clips anymore, man.
No.
So much work. I just watch the entrances now. That's all I do now.
That's so
I don't
messed
even
up.
watch the match itself.
Do they say Yes Boys during their entrance?
I hope.
Oh,
No, I don't think so.
damn it. This sucks. Who are you? So you're excited for the crew to win?
Yeah.
Yo, if
Are
the
they gonna be in
crew
it?
doesn't
The chance
win,
they aren't.
I'm gonna riot if the crew doesn't win. They're the only trio in this entire company. Okay, like
Yeah.
this
Well,
is
there was like Seki Star and like the rejects. For a
the
bit, you know?
rejects. That's so sad.
Yeah.
They weren't rejects. What do you mean?
Yeah, they were.
The
they were
crowd
just
loved
outliers.
them. No.
Yeah, like who? Which one?
What? They loved Masquerita Sagrada and Pimpinella Escalarta.
Yeah, it was pretty sick for them.
They
yeah.
did. They did. Well, we're not there yet, Steven. We're not watching any trios matches yet. Instead, we just have like a random ass match between Angelico and Johnny Mundo, which is like
Pretty random.
it's
pretty sick
cool
though. You know?
Yeah, it's a dope matchup, and this was the first match I watched on 1.5 speed. So like,
Yeah.
I was all
Went
for
really
it, man.
quick for you.
Yeah.
Doing flips every second. It was awesome.
Oh yeah. Also, both men, by the way, Steven, are now all elite. I think Johnny's all elite. I don't actually know.
I think
if
he is. I think it's Johnny Elite now, isn't he? Is that his name now?
Yo. Well,
I don't watch Wednesday nights or Monday nights or Friday nights
This is so
or
sad.
Tuesday nights.
What do you mean? You're not watching the new era? Everything has changed since Vince left.
Oh my
Don't
God.
you know?
God, I like to like ever since Triple H has gone to power, I was like, all right, Triple H is gonna book my fantasy booking now, guys. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Ricochet, WWE champion, guys. All right, he's gonna fight Johnny Gargano at WrestleMania, and then Almost is gonna be there. This will be awesome.
It'll be so sick. I like how like all like Raw and SmackDown happened this week, and everyone was so excited.
It's already different,
And
guys.
then afterwards, everyone was like, well, actually, most of the stuff was already booked before Triple H was in power, so this wasn't really his
What?
week yet. We'll see next week.
Oh
and it's like,
my
okay,
gosh.
cool, I can't
We'll
wait.
see. We'll see 5 years from now. Okay, we'll see. Eventually.
I like CM Punk's theory that Vince is just still gonna run things, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just as a puppet man. Yeah.
But either way,
makes
Angelico
sense. You know
Johnny
what's good
Mundo.
though.
What's good?
Gargano ended up winning in the end from waiting out so
Honestly,
long to wrestle.
it worked
good
out.
for Gargano, dude.
It worked out. This is what happens
Yeah.
when you're a good person, a good father, you know? Just good things happen.
Taking
to
care of
you.
your child. You get rewarded for
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
Long-term booking.
But, Steven, let's talk about two people who are not good fathers. Johnny Mundo and Angelico. I just don't think they have kids, to be fair.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe Angelico has a kid or two. I don't think he does, though.
He might. I don't think Elite has a kid.
No.
Mr. Johnny.
No, I don't think Mr. Johnny does either. Johnny does some parkour shit, though, off of the barricades, which was cool.
That was sick.
And it was way more competitive of a match than I thought, because I just figured Johnny Mundo would win pretty easily. And Angelico's track
It should
record
have
so
happened
far.
like that, to be honest. Like, canonically, Johnny should have just won.
I don't know. I liked
'Cause,
it,
like-
though, because I don't take Angelico
Angelico,
seriously.
canonically,
before this match.
Angelico is like kind of lame, you know, in the show.
Before
Like,
this
canonically.
match, he's lost to Son of
speaking.
Havoc and Evilise, right? That's not a great track
Yeah.
record, exactly. But
Yeah.
he can go toe-to-toe with Johnny
Multiple
Mundo,
times.
and then we can be like, oh, he's actually good and sometimes not a pervert, you know? And I feel
Maybe
like
he was
that's
distracted
valuable.
from being a pervert. I think that's why. That's our theory now, right?
Distracted from
Is
being a
that-
pervert? Dude, if I'm in the ring with
Yeah.
Johnny Mundo, I'm a pervert full out.
That's
no?
also true.
Yeah, there's no
It's just
stopping
the
me.
abs, so mesmerizing.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Have you not seen the graphic from episode 1 of Lucha Underground?
Oh my
Okay?
gosh. I'm gonna flash on the screen just his picture of him shirtless in jeans.
Oh, I'm never gonna do that again, Steven.
No,
you know,
just look
I
it
did
up,
that
guys.
episode 1. Go back there if you want it. But yeah, so Angelico, Johnny Mundo, two cocky dudes. It was very competitive. And then Johnny won with a Starship Pain.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the finish. And Angelico went for like an avalanche Hurricane Rana. And Johnny just like didn't move. So Angelico got power bombed on
Just
accident.
sandbagged him.
Yeah.
It makes sense, you know? Like, just hold on to the ropes. Duh.
And then it was Starship
Duh.
Pain. Uno, dos, tres. You know, tying it into the
Is that what they
episode.
say? Do they do one of those threats in, like, Mexican wrestling?
I mean,
or is it 1, 2, 3?
In Mexico, I'm sure they fucking do, but I don't think in Lucha Underground
they do it here?
No, man. Why?
Oh.
I don't think so. Isn't Rick Knox like really white? Maybe Rick Knox is.
It looks like Uno Dos Tres.
I mean,
you know?
maybe. It's
just
another
tough. Language. It's not like you can't say it.
It'd be hard. But yeah, how do you feel about Johnny Mundo getting his victory, Steven?
Wow.
Wow.
That's kind of it. You know, I was like, wow, this match didn't really matter.
No, not
like,
really.
wow.
I liked it though. Afterwards,
it's probably like a really good opening match if you're in the crowd, you know.
I mean, I guess, but also they do taping, so who knows if this was even the opening match. You know?
No, it was because the band played today.
Oh shit! It was a new band.
Starts.
They didn't say their name though. I wanted to write it down and I couldn't.
Which band is this?
It's not Mariachi El Bronx, and it's not Amanditi Tita. So who the fuck is it? Oh my god.
Messed up.
Either way, after that match, Steven, we have a segment. Okay, we have a segment backstage, and it is. Well, it's not even backstage. It's like just in another world. Okay. And it's the voice.
Universe.
It's a familiar voice that we hear. It is. Oh my god, she's so hot.
Oh my gosh, like I've been gone forever. It's like, well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's Black Lotus, guys. Vampiro is so happy. It's Black Lotus.
I forgot she existed, to be honest.
Yeah, that tends to happen when someone's kidnapped and not seen for months. You know, we just.
Yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of kidnappings, have you been getting like Amber Alerts like so many this past like week?
Dude, it's been like
there's
the
like
past
this
2 weeks.
one day.
I turned them off on my phone after last Friday because it was just too many. It was constant.
What if there's a kidnapping and you can't stop it?
Oh
it's your fault?
It'll be
kid's getting kidnapped.
Well, okay, I'm sorry.
You're the reason why.
I'm doing my part by hosting this podcast and talking about the kidnapping of Black Lotus, okay? Because Black
Lotus kidnappings.
Exactly. She is in some other world. She's not in the temple. She's nowhere near. But she's fucking
Where's the cameraman?
She's writing in a diary, it seems like, and she's like narrating her own diary entry. And that's kind of the structure of this.
Are we the point of view of Black Lotus or like?
No,
like a third person
we're the point of view of her diary.
Like a second person.
We are her diary here, Steven, okay?
Makes sense.
We are the pages that she is writing upon. And she says, "It's been about 1 month since I saw his face in the darkness. I wanted to kill him. Luckily, someone stopped me before I made a deadly mistake."
Well, the reason why she wants to kill him is because he killed her family.
Well, yeah, so Steven, like, she's referring obviously to that moment from however many episodes ago where she broke into the temple, right? She found Dario's dark room. By the way. Yeah, she found Dario's dark room, and there was like this thing in the cage, this weird little beast monster in a cage that Dario talks to. Black Lotus was there, and she was ready to kill the thing, okay? But then that's when she gets ripped from behind and carted off in the trunk of a car, right? So
she got thwarted.
She's like, but someone stopped me, presumably the kidnapper. And then she says his name, and this is big, Steven, because we know this guy is the Cum Man, the Green Cum Man from episode 1.
Wait, he has a name?
He has a name, and his name is El Dragon Azteca.
There it is, a dragon.
What do you mean?
We have a dragon already.
No, we have Drago.
He's a blue dragon. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Drago is a real dragon man. El Dragon Azteca is not a real dragon man.
He pretends to be a dragon.
He claims to be a direct descendant of one of the ancient Aztec tribes, says Black Lotus.
Oh.
Which is good that Black Lotus has a little bit of skepticism. How she says that he claims to be a descendant. You know, we don't know for sure.
He might be.
Yeah.
He could be, you know. Sure he isn't, man.
He says he is, though.
Plans change, you know. No real life plans.
Yeah. But she says he was there the day my parents were slaughtered by that monster. So there we get the confirmation.
Oh my gosh.
Black Lotus's parents were murdered by Dario's caged beast.
Is it the same guy from the first episode, like in the mask, or is it just a different guy with the same mask?
I think it's the same guy. I think it's the same guy.
Okay, let's do long-term booking, guys. Actually, 20 weeks of booking, that's really good. It rewards long-time viewers of the show.
Don't you feel so rewarded? Don't you feel so rewarded by remembering the Cum Man?
Dude, honestly, when he said come with me, dude, when he said come with me, it's like, oh, shit.
Yo, he did the thing. Yeah.
Hey.
So, Black Lotus says, Dragon Azteca, he will train me to destroy the monster behind the bars.
I thought she got kidnapped. Why is she working with this dude?
Well,
did this guy kidnap her, I assume?
She realizes...
Or does she want to be kidnapped?
In retrospect, she wants... Okay, maybe this is Stockholm Syndrome, Steven. But in retrospect, she appreciates being kidnapped. The kidnapping? She's actually appreciated.
Thanks for tying me up in the back of your car. That was so sweet, Mr. Mask Man.
Thanks so much from keeping me from pursuing the one thing that's been, like, driving me crazy my entire life. Thank you for stopping me from conquering my biggest trauma. It's a really great time all around, Steven.
National Lucha.
Yeah. Can we
good for her.
Talk about, though, how lame of a segment this was? Because I feel like it took away what makes us special as the lore keepers of Lucha Underground, okay? Because we're here every week. We're doing the deep diving. We're keeping the records. We're keeping the lore.
We're analyzing it.
Exactly. And then we have a fucking diary segment where she is so on the nose, okay? Why is she talking to her diary like it doesn't know her life story already?
What do you think
Why does she have to be like, I almost did it because he killed my parents? Your diary knows that shit, bro. You don't gotta say it. Okay,
yeah,
but
man. Who do you think you are, dude, huh? That one Frank person? Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, Steven.
Ain't no way, dude. Okay, Black Lotus.
Exactly. You tell her, Steven. You tell her.
So this Black Lotus storyline's kind of like... It's been so long, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be honest, Steven.
Is this what long-term booking actually means? Because, like...
Well, just you wait.
I always forget.
Black Lotus says, I'm about to start training. So I'll be away for even longer, guys. So, again, just you wait, Steven.
Is this what people mean by long-term bookings? Like, you gotta wait 20 weeks for, like, not enough payoffs? You gotta wait even longer?
I think so. Instead of having, like, little bits here and there, you just have big bits spaced out by the span of 6 months. I think that's
what's happening with MJF right now?
It's what's happening with Logan Paul. I know that much, so...
To be fair, though, he's on YouTube, you know?
Yeah,
so,
no,
like,
you're
you can
right,
see him. Like, there's no reason you can't see him every week.
You bring up a good
crazy.
Point. You bring up, but no, I just don't like how ham-handed this segment was, because it's like, no, let there be some subtlety. Let us figure out the lore. You don't have to, like...
I think it's because they realize that we have nothing on this Black Lotus character.
I guess.
We got a plot dump, guys, okay?
Because I will be honest, I think I told you this before, Steven. I know Black Lotus from spoilers.
In real life?
Yeah. Spoilers. When she comes back from her training with El Dragon Azteca...
She doesn't wrestle.
No, she does. But I remember her wrestling when she comes back, right? I remember that version of Black Lotus.
Was she good?
Sure. I just have no recollection of any of this. I don't remember any of this.
Remember the good part?
I only remember her wrestling. I don't remember these segments. I don't remember Vampiro fucking having a hard-on for her every week, okay? Like...
You know what's crazy, though, is that they're building up, like... this person become like this wrestler woman, right? Who's doing it for revenge. And it's a build-up for like some lady who probably never wrestled before.
What are you talking about? She was literally the ring announcer for NXT Season 2, okay?
Wow.
So...
a lot of build-up for this poor woman, you know?
I mean, I guess.
It's like all these years... Is it going to be a year of build-up for her first match?
Listen,
crazy, dude.
The standard for the female competitors in Lucha Underground has been set by Sexy Star. There's nowhere to build it up, Steven. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so I'll take what I can get.
I believe you. Speaking of Sexy Star, that's after.
Okay. Yeah, what comes next is another segment, okay? Another backstage. This one actually is backstage at the temple. And we see Johnny Mundo. He's coming back from his match with Angelico.
You know, he's all sweaty and stuff. It was really nice.
Yeah, but he bumps into one Alberto El Patron on his way to the back. I know.
And he's like, yo, homie, why you gotta follow me, bro? That's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, Johnny's like, what's the deal, bro? Are you only here to face people that you've already beat? Because
me?
I mean, yeah. But it's like, just kidding, bro. Ha 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 ha. I'm just joshing
here, Alberto. I am the face of Lucha Underground.
Yo, you're skipping ahead. What the hell, Steven? Calm down. No. Calm down. Okay?
Yeah, calm down. Like
Alberto says, oh, Johnny, I forgot about your killer sense of humor. Actually, I forgot about you altogether.
They ever have a match?
Why are you talking over Alberto's line, Steven? What the fuck? You have no respect for Alberto El Patron. Jesus Christ.
So sick.
You have no respect.
Women.
You have no respect for Alberto El
I can't believe it. I disrespected this woman beater.
Listen,
this sucks, man.
Listen, he had a good line. Okay?
Yeah.
He said, I forgot about your great sense of humor, Johnny. Actually, I forgot about you altogether. Okay? And then they just started groping one another. And then that's when Johnny Mundo says, I am the face of Lucha Underground. And that was the segment.
The segment's so lame.
Dude, this is weird, man. I don't know.
What a great segment, dude. Johnny's like, yo, I'm the face of this company. And Alberto's like, yo, Holmes, actually, you're kind of lame. Me, Alberto Del Rio.
But they just kept touching each other afterwards. It was just so much sexual tension that I wasn't prepared for, okay? You know?
Was it before the Paige, like, dating stuff, or was that after?
This is before. This is
segment?
before.
Was he dating Paige? Yeah, or was that, like, during his return?
I literally just said this is before. He starts dating Paige when he returns with Mex America. Man.
Oh. He came back for Paige.
Shit together, okay?
Good for him.
God. We have to get on the same page, Steven, okay? You can't be talking over Alberto El Patron's lines.
Do you think we can meet Alberto El Patron in real life? He lives in, like, our city, doesn't he?
I think he lives somewhere
here.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in San Antonio,
We go from that, though, Steven. We still don't have another match. We have another segment. Here's where Sexy Star appears, okay? Would you like to take it from here? You were excited about Sexy earlier.
Sexy Star, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Like, at all. I thought some random other lady, I forgot what she looked like. I think because of her appearance, like her attire.
How would you forget what she looks like? She is so sexy.
Because she wears a mask. How does it tell her facial features if it's behind the mask?
Dude, this is messed up.
And she's wearing jeans, dude. Like, come on. It's so hard to tell.
How'd you see her pants? She was sitting down.
Because she walked away.
Oh, my bad.
From the segment.
Well, she's there in Dario's office sitting down with him. And Dario says, this is an equal opportunity temple. And I want you in my trios tournament that we're having, Sexy. But your partners, Pimpinella and Sagrada, they're out of action. So instead, I found two new partners for you. Okay? Okay, you ready? You ready, Steven? He says, these two partners are people you've worked with in Mexico before.
Oh my gosh.
They are... I mean, it was Superfly was one.
Let's go. That's all we know for now, though. We can't spoil it.
No, that's all fucking Vampiro and Matt Stryker know. We know who the actual third person is. The third person, Dario says, is Pentagon Jr. Which, like, what the fuck? Like, this is the redemption arc for Pentagon. If you remember back to when Pentagon was made a bad guy, he originally intended, we think, to help Sexy Star, but then Ray Phoenix had to take his shit in.
Circle now.
So finally, Penta gets to befriend Sexy Star or take vengeance for not accepting his friendship initially. You know?
How about Superfly?
I just think Ray Phoenix was busy. I'm gonna be honest.
Just too busy dying from last week.
Because, like, legitimately, think about it. Why wouldn't this be Ray Phoenix? It fits everything story-wise for that to be Ray Phoenix in the match.
What do you mean?
Like,
but Pentagon has history with Sexy Star, you see.
No. I'm not saying replace Sexy Star with Phoenix and keep Superfly there, man. I'm saying get the fuck rid of Superfly. Though, you know?
I would take that all day, dude.
Yeah, the Lucha Brothers. It's them and Superfly.
It's Superfly. That's awesome,
they just
dude.
never tag him in.
He has to tag himself in.
He's just their Spike Dudley. That is devastating. Devastating.
He's like the Hornswoggle. It's awesome.
He's saying he's the Hornswoggle to the Lucha Brothers DX? That's so sad. Oh my god. They make him wear a helmet to the ring.
Dude, that's great. We have the Superfly court. I'm so excited.
Yo, it's all Superflies.
All these guys in Superfly's mask. I'm like, all right, orders up, guys. The jury is now in session.
This
is awesome, dude.
Yo. Why weren't we there booking Lucha Underground, Steven? This is fucked up.
Right? Think about it. We can make so much money. We'll do it for free, actually.
We will. Guys, revive Lucha Underground. We want in.
Yeah,
So-
HBO Max.
Exactly.
Or Paramount Plus.
But Dario says,
Or Disney Plus.
sexy. You and your partners, you guys will be fighting tonight in the main event. You will be fighting Big Rick and his boys. Big Rick and his boys means nothing to Sexy Star. She probably still thinks it's the crew. Like, who are his boys?
Who are these guys? I wasn't in that segment. I don't know these people.
Yeah. But he says, Sexy, just think. With Pentagon Jr.'s help, he's been on a tear recently. This could be your big break. Which is like, that's the most underhanded, like passive-aggressive shit ever.
To be fair, though, having Pentagon on your team, like, right now would be pretty sick, you know?
I mean,
he's been, like, killing people. Like, literally killing people.
Hell yeah, it'd be sick, but Sexy's whole deal here is that she doesn't want the help of a man to win. And
why is she in the trios thing?
Well, she didn't choose! Dario just said, hey, Sexy, you're in a trio now.
I don't have enough people on my roster, Sexy Star.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything out right now, right?
That's absolutely what honestly, they should just do what we said. Just replace her with Rey Fenix, okay? Just get rid of her. Fire Sexy Star.
What's he doing right now, huh?
Exactly.
Being immortal?
Exactly.
Lame.
So we go from that, Steven, to the match we've all been waiting for. Part 4 of Drago
Match number 4
versus Aerostar.
Let's go. And it's just like the other matches.
Woo! Well, okay. So this match is like the other matches, but shorter and worse.
It was a cool spot. What was the spot? There was no cool spot in this match.
Well, don't you remember the roll-ups back and forth?
Was that his finisher, the roll-up? Was that the right one?
Well, he did like the dragon's tail thingy that we like.
Oh, yeah. His famous move, the dragon roll-up.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Dude.
It's pretty sick. But it was just that. The match was like a little bit of offense and then a whole bunch of roll-ups, which... Do you think it's because after their last match, they have heat from all the spots that Aerostar kept botching?
They just realized these guys have no chemistry with each other. It's like, man, we gotta keep doing this. Sucks, dude. I'm sorry, Dragon, dude.
I liked, my favorite part of the match is before it even started, and Melissa did the introduction, and she said, this match is the 4th match in the best of 5 series for Dario Cueto's unique opportunity. Which is like...
Is it death? Mm-hmm. I feel like just murder at this point, right? You just get killed if you win all these matches.
Oh, you think so? That's what...
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be badass.
Just brings a gun, just shoots their head, you know, after the match.
Do you think that would work? Like on Aerostar? Yeah. He's like a spaceman. You think a gun could take him out?
Well, I mean, he got taken out by a roll-up, you know?
Well, he was just... I mean, no, you bring up a good point. He did lose this match.
It wasn't even a cool roll-up.
Thankfully, Aerostar did lose this match, so we're all tied up at 2 points apiece.
Let's go! Who saw that coming?
So that means we get another match between Drago and Aerostar, which
have you ever done like a match like these, where it's just a clean sweep? Like an Iron Man match where it's like 5-0?
Well, I don't think we talked about a series before, but we talked about an Iron Man. Yeah, we talked about an Iron Man tag team match with Benjamin and Gable, like at the Royal Rumble or some shit a few years ago. Well, they were a tag team, Benjamin and Gable. Remember?
Oh.
They were tag.
Oh, I thought you meant them fighting each other.
No, I think they fought the Usos or some shit, and then.
Oh, I got wrecked.
Yo, you think on the Royal Rumble they gave Gable and Shelton Benjamin a 2 out of 3 falls match?
That sounds kind of a banger match right there, dude.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Sell out all those high school gyms. This is awesome,
badass.
Dude, I'm gonna suck to like fight the Usos. Like, you know you're losing.
Right now, yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah, right now, dude. Especially like back in 2016, right? Or like 2017. Like those Usos always won, dude.
I guess so. I guess.
Or the New Day.
Yeah, I feel like the only 2 teams that mattered back then were the New Day and Usos, and they only fought one another. Today. So it would go back and forth. I mean, yeah, no, you're not wrong. But it would go back and forth. It would go back. But Steven, the most important part is that after this match, every match so far in the series, all the 3 that led up to this Drago Aerostar match, they've shook hands afterwards, okay? This match,
wow,
they're a lot more hesitant when they shake hands.
They still shook hands.
They did.
Sick.
But then they butt heads, okay? So things are picking up.
It's kind of epic, dude. The way they looked at each other, they could have kissed, you know? They're like very close lip-wise.
That would have been cool. Do you think the camera would have cut away, or do you think they would have like gone in close on it? That would have been
How does
awesome.
Outright Network feel about male-on-male kissing?
Well, it's not even male-on-male. I meant more like the bestiality aspect of it, you know?
Oh, Dragon Man. What, is it bestiality if it's an alien?
Oh shit! Yeah, who knows?
Are aliens human or animals? How does that work?
So crazy. An alien and a dragon having a live sex celebration on Lucha Underground. Right. That's awesome,
isn't Dragon like? Is it Dragon? Is that his name? What is his name again? The Dragon
His name is Drago.
Is it Drago? Where did I get Dragono from?
Dragono? Dude, I don't fucking know.
Isn't he like the product of like bestiality though? Like a dragon man that's half dragon, half man?
We'll have to ask him when we do our interview with him. Which will be
English?
entirely in Spanish. No. So you will have to conduct it for
translate
us.
The entire thing.
Okay.
We just grab our phones out and just type out what we have to say. Like, all right, dragon man. Listen to the camera real quick.
I think we could just do it in English. You know? Yeah. And just see how it goes, yeah.
Pretty sick.
I think so.
Got 2 hours.
Yeah, we're gonna make him wear his dragon mask. We're gonna make him wear his gimmick tongue the entire time. So even if he did speak English,
he didn't have the tongue this week,
we're not gonna understand.
It's awful.
It's business, man. It's serious business. Okay.
This 4th match in a best of 5.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he doesn't have time to mess around with his tongue. So I'm excited for the 5th match that these two are gonna have.
Whoa.
Yes, let's go. Next up, Steven. Guess where we go back to?
Yo, back in the office seconds this week, dude.
Back to Dario's. So this time there's no Sexy, there's no Big Rick. Now there are 3 people in his room. There is Son of Havoc, there is Ivelisse, and there is Angelico. Okay?
Why are they there together in the same room? You know?
Dario just loves calling them all in together.
Especially like Angelico with like
these
being
two
like
people
a sexual
he
harasser,
hates,
you know?
Yeah, honestly, putting Ivelisse in a really shitty predicament where she has to sit next to a man who has sexually harassed her in the past, and then also her ex who just dumped her on live television.
That's
surely a traumatic event.
Relationship right here, man.
No, man, no. But either way, Dario says, "You 3, I have high hopes for all of you, but you keep failing to impress me. You all have shit single careers, and that's why I'm gonna make you a team." A team for my trios tournament. Because you're right, Steven. This is only a 4-match tournament. So he is just putting anybody together.
I don't have enough people for this 12-man tournament, guys.
Dude, just don't book it. Don't do trios titles if you can't book it, man. Listen. It's tough.
Man, the crew aren't going to be in this, man. This stinks.
He's gonna make up so many teams that they don't have room for the crew.
It's looking like the job squad next week.
That's so sad. Well, basically all 3 of them are repulsed by this. They're like, what the fuck? We don't want to team together. That's bullshit. I don't want to do that. Ivelisse is like, I just dumped this guy. And then he's like,
true.
They just remembered this week that Son of Havoc has a filter on his voice because they haven't done it since like episode 2. but they put it back on him, and he's like, "No, I dumped you," which is cool.
You know why? It's because in the beginning of the show, he started dating Ivelisse, right? He was very confident about dating this woman. But then after on, he started getting less and less confident, so his voice went higher pitch.
Yo, you're right. Oh my god.
Can you imagine his deep voice?
No.
And then he gained it back when he broke up with his woman.
I hope he wins the championship so we get an even deeper voice, okay? It just raises his confidence even more. That'd be 6 even. How deep can they get the filter to go? Just not even understandable.
It goes up by like 1%. Like by the end of the show, he just has like some moist critical type of voice or like corpse husband.
That'd be sick as hell. That's the hope. That's the hope. And so Dario says, "You 3, I know you don't want to be together, but too bad. You're going to fight some impressive competitors next week." I'm hoping these impressive competitors are the crew. It better be the crew. If it's not the crew,
it might be the job squad of like Famous B, you know, and other hand-broken people.
They all have their arms broken. They can't fight, Steven. They're not medically cleared.
Isn't Superfly have his arm broken too?
I thought he did, but we'll get to later.
Did he not?
I guess not. I swear he did though. Maybe this is his big return tonight in the main event. And let's get to it, Steven. Let's talk about our main event. As Dario put it, it's Big Rick and his boys. It is Big Rick, Mack, and Killshot taking on Sexy Star, Pentagon Jr., and fucking Superfly. And so,
oh my gosh, Pentagon got his own entrance by himself.
He really did. Good for him. He really did. Sexy Star and Superfly come out together. Which is like, that's kind of shitty for Superfly to have to come out to a song that says Sexy Star. You know?
To the Sexy Star theme.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
I like Angelica's theme in this. It's like dun 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 brum 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 brum. That's it. I don't recognize any other theme, to be honest.
That's awesome.
I don't know why. Angelica just pops out to me because it's
so
like
the
generic.
Pentagon one? The Penta where
No, I don't.
Bow, bow, bow. It's really
Maybe.
it's like the UFC music that they use at all their shows. It's
What do you mean? UFC uses a lot of music.
Yo, your jersey. Sorry, Steven. I just was looking at your jersey. It's sponsored by the website Billy.
Yeah, it's a Chinese company.
Oh my god, Billy is where I watch all my GCW shows.
Yo, I love watching illegal streams on Billy TV. This is awesome.
Dude, all of GCW is there. It's crazy.
You know, they're like a big conglomerate like video media in China. It's pretty cool.
Billy is?
You know?
Is it their YouTube?
No, it's bigger than YouTube, I think.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
That's awesome. Good for them. I can't navigate that site for shit, man. It's so hard.
Well, because you don't speak Chinese, it's kind of hard, you know?
It's a little difficult.
Also, like, all the words popping up, like all the comments people put that pop up in the video, like just floating.
Oh,
like, how do you watch that, you know?
Also, I use my Fire TV to navigate it.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, it's like 7 years old and doesn't work anymore, even with just like your Netflix, so it's tough. It's tough. But
you ever watch Netflix on your 3DS?
No.
That goes hard, dude, okay? 3DS Netflix?
Damn it. I wish I could.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, Steven, you know what else went hard?
What else?
This 3-on-3 match. Well, no,
or
not
did
really.
It?
Nah, I mean, it was fine. It was good, I guess.
I like how they're explaining, like, guys, this isn't a 6-man tag team match, okay? There's 3 people for each team.
There are special rules to a trios match that makes it different from a 6-man tag. That's all they say. They never explain what those differences are.
They went to the history, right?
They
Apparently
did.
The history of these trios matches. Hey, we didn't have enough people in our we had too many people in our roster doing nothing. Let's put them in the same match together.
This is the same reason Tony Khan just made trios championship, Steven. This is why they were on that desk on. Did you see that? It's really weird timing, actually. The AEW just announced their trios titles as we watch this episode.
We really do time these episodes well, you know, with real life somehow.
We do.
Good for us.
Like,
it's not even like a thing where it's like 2 weeks behind. We're like dead eye on the week of.
We really are.
Good for us, man.
We really are. And so, yeah, basically in Mexico, they had too much talent, quote unquote. So they had to make the trios titles.
Just fire them.
Yeah, it makes sense. You should just fire them?
Just fire all of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep your John Cenas.
Exactly. So, Steven, the match was fine. Like, Penta starts the match and he's refusing to tag in Sexy or Superfly.
Makes sense.
Then he starts fucking up Mac.
Yeah, he wants to win a 3v1. Does Big Rick need to win a 3v1? Because he's done it before.
I mean, he has done it before. But Penta straight up, before the match even starts, cuts a promo. Okay, which is just baller. There are 5 dudes waiting to start a match.
How do you start a promo in a 6-man tag?
I don't know.
Like, kind of like man of energy right there, dude.
But then also his promo was badass. He says, "Yo, my partners suck ass, and I'm gonna win this by myself. Okay, this is for you, master." And that's it.
Good for Penta. Like, yo, Holmes, these guys are jobbers. I'm gonna win by myself. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Good for Penta.
My favorite part of this match is when Big Rick is dominating everybody and he sets up like he's about to go for a suicide dive, right? And Steven, when you go for a suicide dive, just picture with me, listening audience. If you're going for a suicide dive, you start at one side of the ring, then you run to the other side, to the ropes to get momentum, and then you run back, right, and dive through. Big Rick starts on the one side of the ring, turns around to start running in the opposite direction, and he fucking veers into the corner instead of the ropes, right into Sexy Star who dove on him.
Turn. It was so good.
It was so fucked up.
But guys, who was on the turnbuckle? None than Sexy Star herself, posing like a Gorgile, dude. It was awesome.
Just like a Gorgile, and she planchas on top of Big Rick.
Batman just lunges at him. It was crazy.
It's fucked up, dude. I want to know what the fuck happened to Big Rick here. How did he go instead of in a straight line that way, just completely off course?
Control the momentum, dude. He can't control the serve himself. I like the part of the match where Sexy Star was getting slapped by someone. I forgot who. Was it Killshot slapping Sexy Star?
Killshot? I honestly don't know.
And then, so one of the crowd's like saying, he just yells out, "That's not right."
That's not right. It's true.
It's audible, guys. You can't hit women.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Why would they show this on television?
You know?
Get Sexy out of there. Exactly.
Justice for Sexy Star.
Exactly. Get her off of TV as soon as possible. It's for her betterment, I promise. I like the part where Vampiro, during a standoff between Pentagon and Killshot, he says, these two guys have the same build. They're both tall, lean, and strong.
Wow.
In what world? In what world do Swerve Strickland and I love Pentagon. He is not a tall, lean man. By any definition.
I don't think either of these men are tall.
I mean, Swerve's probably like 6 foot, right? But like,
you think?
Pentagon,
I can never tell if wrestlers 6 foot anymore, to be honest.
I think he's 6
It's really hard
foot.
to tell nowadays.
I think he's 6 foot. Because Pentagon,
Yeah.
I was like the same height as when I was like 17 when I met him in person. You know? So like,
You're a very tall child.
Yeah, I was just gigantic.
You just shrank, you know? You just got older and you just shrank down, man. It sucks. It happens.
It really does. It's really tough.
Yeah.
But also, Pentagon is not like I love him. Again, I love him so much. But he's not a lean man. You know, he has some bulk
I mean, he's
on
built,
him.
you know? Good for him.
I guess.
Works out.
I think it's more
him.
he wears an outfit that makes it look like he's built. You
A
know?
tight shirt. It happens to the best of us, you know? Just wearing a tight shirt that's too tight and you can't return it.
You can return it, man. You can return
Not back
it.
then.
You told me you can return everything to Walmart.
You don't look good, you know?
You told me you could
Sucks.
return everything to Walmart, Steven, okay?
You can.
Wow.
I can return those blackberries at Costco if I wanted to with the spider in it.
Steven, you really should. That would be very funny.
What do I do? I'm like, hey, I saw a spider in my blackberries. Like, oh, that's cool,
No,
sir.
you just
And I
bring
showed
them
a
back.
picture of the spider.
It's
Or
very
bring them
clearly
the spider.
photoshopped. You forgot to take the white out of the PNG. It's on top of the blackberry.
It has like what's it called? Like the public domain site's name on it.
The watermark is still there.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Awesome. They probably would take it back. I saw a TikTok of a woman returning her cake
Yo.
because it didn't taste good. and
Yeah,
they took
honestly,
it.
that's what you say. Don't forget about the spider, you know? Forget about that. Just be like, hey,
It just didn't taste good. These blackberries.
I learned I don't like blackberries. Would you
I'm
take them back,
allergic to
please?
blackberries. I learned.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should, man. Well, either way,
Okay, makes sense,
Big
makes
Rick
sense.
and the boys win the match. Okay, the boys not to be mistaken with the Crew or Pretty Deadly or Dalton Castle's boys,
Or
but-
the TV show The Boys on Amazon Prime TV.
or that one.
Oh my gosh. Or
no.
the comic book series The Boys.
They were not in this match. The people in this match
Oh my
were
gosh.
Swerve Strickland and Willie Mack, and they helped Big Rick win. And it's cool, I guess. Like,
A good match.
Yeah.
You know? It's a little match.
it would have been weird if Penta's team won. That would have been shitty, you know?
I was hoping his team would win, to be honest.
That just would have made no sense. But I mean, I'm liking
Would
this
it?
team.
Like, Pinto just 1v3s every team and just wins? That'd be pretty awesome, dude.
That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick.
Big Rick could just do that, right? Theoretically.
I mean, yeah, but he clearly doesn't have to because now he has the help of Killshot and Mack. They put away.
Makes sense.
Can you guess out of all the competitors on Sexy Star's team who they pinned?
Who got the pin? It's like AEW. They have like the 6-man tag with like one random AEW dark
Brandon
guy.
Cutler's
like,
there.
Who's taking the pin in
It's
this
Kenny
match?
Omega. It's John Moxley. And it's Brandon Cutler.
I wonder who, man.
It's pretty sick. So
That's pretty sick. I like the part where after the match, right?
Yes.
Where you see Superfly just lying dead in the ring. Pin's like, oh, yo, it's my shot now, Holmes. Let's just break this dude's arm now.
Yeah, no, Penta runs back into the ring. He's like, fuck you, Superfly. Tries to break his arm, but thank Christ. I was about to get so pissed off, Steven, if Sexy Star didn't
Why?
interfere. Because I thought she
What?
wasn't going to. I thought she was just, she booked it. But thank
oh, shit,
Christ.
I lost. I'm out of here.
Thank Christ she came back and saved Superfly. And now
Yeah.
we have a feud. Now we have the next story.
Wow.
Penta versus
This feud's
Sexy.
awesome.
Yo, it's just minus Chavo. Where did Chavo go?
You think Sexy's gonna win? Like a match? That would really
hope
suck.
not. I really hope not. I hope both her
No,
arms are
she-
broken for shoot, okay? That's what I hope.
Just breaking all her limbs. Just every week.
Oh no!
Poor Sexy Star.
That's so
You
sad.
can't do that.
It's so sad.
What an ending for a great episode.
Yeah,
man.
honestly. Steven, how did you feel about Uno, Dos, Tres?
I don't get the title still.
Yo, I don't
Is it
either.
because it's trios? Because there's 6 people in the ring, right? So I don't know.
I mean,
I might be
maybe
counting too much.
we always get on here and complain about how there are always so many dusty finishes in Lucha Underground, right? Here we had 3 clean finishes in a row, okay?
Not the dragon match.
It was clean. It was a flash pin, but it was clean, you know?
It's his finisher right there. The roll up.
And also it is his finisher,
really
technically,
is his
like,
finisher,
being
though.
honest. So, I think they were just so happy, so excited that this was the case, that they had to name the episode 1, 2, 3. It's obvious.
Thank goodness. 3 banger matches, dude.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I honestly, this was an incredible episode. Do you know how many times did they go into Dario's fucking office, Steven? It was insane. It's awesome.
It's like an actual episode of The Office, dude. He's always panning in there, you know?
It really is.
Jump cuts.
Oh my god.
I was hoping for like, what are those shots called where it's like the interview? I don't know what they're called. I was hoping one would be like Dario just talking to the camera and be like, yeah, I got really scared of Big Rick's guys. And they like giving him the match.
They
There's,
put
like,
his hands on his shoulder.
Cut joke. Yeah.
They put his hand on his shoulder and he turns and looks directly into the camera.
Dude, we gotta do that now. We gotta do like a mockumentary of like wrestling. I would do that. Has this been a thing yet? There's gotta be one, right?
Wrestling? I'm
I feel
sure
like it's so
some
funny
like
because you could do it in
indie
kayfabe.
Well,
Like-
Being the Elite wasn't. Being the Elite was like a skit show. It wasn't like mockumentary.
I'm gonna be honest. I never really watched Being the Elite. I thought it was kind of lame.
I liked it for a period. I watched it
Yeah.
pretty religiously in like 2017.
Because you're just a smart.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I
But
don't
no,
know.
I'm
I
going to
don't-
be honest. I think the mockumentary
Yeah.
wrestling idea sounds like ass. I think it would go
What?
terribly,
Why?
and it wouldn't
It'd
be
so
executed
cool,
well.
Dude. It would be like during a match, some guy does like a high flying move and it cuts to the guy talking to the camera. So I did a sunset flip. And it just cuts back to the like a botch or something. It'd be so great.
No.
I love this.
No, I
I'm
don't
making
think
this.
so.
Okay,
you do that, man.
I'm making this wrestling.
You use all your
mockumentary.
following Lucha money to and invest it into
Yeah.
this. That makes sense. That makes
Donate,
sense.
by the way. tinyurl.com/following lucha.
Do
I
it.
forget if it's capitalized or not. It might not be.
Who cares? Just try it both ways. But Steven,
Yeah.
I think it's about time for us to move on to what else happened during the week of that episode of Lucha Underground. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Let's go.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks,
What
man.
week was it today? What week is it
I think
today?
you should tell me. You're hosting this week. What week was it,
I think it was
Steven?
like. I think it was. Is it March or April? Might be April 2nd. I think. Is it April 2nd? April 1st?
Hey,
April 3rd?
April 1st of 2015.
Yo, what was the joke this episode?
What? Yo, it's a great question. Yo,
This
it's a great
episode
question.
happened?
What?
Who's being fooled here?
Who's?
Is the Trios match an April Fool's Day joke? Like, the championship doesn't exist. It's just an April Fool's Day joke. Like, haha, I made you guys do all these matches for
we already
nothing.
established this tournament is going to extend the length of 4 weeks. It's not going to be April 1st in 4 weeks, Steven.
Maybe it's like you star's April Fool's Day joke. It's like, ha, you got some garbage teammates. this week."
Yeah, fuck you, sexy star. And you're gonna fight the man who just shoved you to the ground a couple weeks ago and beat you without trying.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. I guess maybe. But either way, we're past Lucha Underground, Steven. You know, that's old news. That's old shit. We don't talk about
It
old
happened
shit.
already. Now let's talk
Exactly.
about the stuff that happened years ago.
Exactly. Let's talk about the other stuff that happened during the week of April 1st, 2015. We are still riding the high of WrestleMania play button. I know.
The greatest WrestleMania of all time.
Exactly. That's what they're calling it. We got the Raw after Mania, and that's really what all of this news is from. Is essentially Raw after Mania.
Was it the FTR debuting? Did that happen this week?
No. That's next year,
Oh.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
year
yeah.
off. Oh man, sucks.
Yeah, but WWE, Steven, they're reportedly unsure if they ever want to use Sting for further dates. After they had him lose to Triple H.
Makes sense, you know. It
Which
makes
is
sense. Just
cool.
have him in for one match, have him lose, and like, all right, you're done.
Well, what's really sad is that Sting's been public apparently saying that he really wants to wrestle again. which is like, it just makes it a little bit sad.
Good foreshadowing, man, about what's gonna happen.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You're of course referring to him getting buckle bombed by Seth Rollins, right? And then never wrestling ever again because he never wrestled ever again. What are you talking about? He never wrestled ever again. That was his last match.
It's true.
So,
that's true. That was a really banger of a match. Him and Seth Rollins. Was it at SummerSlam? Was it a Survivor Series match, or was it like a regular one-on-one?
I thought it was SummerSlam. No, I think you're right. SummerSlam was when he buckle bombed Finn Balor and broke his shoulder.
Right.
That's
really famous for buckle bombing people on pay-per-views that have S and S in it.
Truly.
For some reason, like abbreviated.
Truly.
Are we the ones to make the connection? Are we the first ones?
Oh my god.
Was he wrestling the SummerSlam? Oh, he's not wrestling anyone, is he?
Exactly. It was fucking a good move. Good move.
They knew. Good for Riddle, man.
So, Steven, Sting does want to wrestle. WWE says, I don't know about that, brother. And then
kind of old, dude.
On Raw after Mania, they bring Sting out. And they're like, Sting, go cut a promo. And Sting says, I want to wrestle again, but we'll wait to see what plans are in store. That is legit his promo, which I don't remember that at all. But it's like, that's really fucking sad. Like, why are they doing that to him?
Wow.
And all the crowd is chanting.
Did they give him like a script? Or is it just like, all right, you can go out there and die, Sting?
Yo, you think they gave Steve a script? What the hell? He's a legend, the Steve Borden.
He doesn't need a script.
Exactly. But the crowd is
Darby Allin
all chanting, Undertaker, clap, 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 because they want that match, Steven. They want Taker versus Sting. They want the dream match, okay?
Do you really want that?
And guess...
It'd be cool for the entrances, you know? Like,
it would be?
10 minutes of entrance right there.
It would be. And also, I'd prefer Undertaker beating Sting to Undertaker beating Bray Wyatt. You know, I'm going to be honest. Back then.
It's pretty fair.
But do you know...
Bury Sting even more.
What happens after the crowd all starts chanting Undertaker at the Raw after WrestleMania? It's one of the biggest nights of the year. Sting is there.
The New Day come out and be like, yo, guys, it's us, the New Day. And they beat up Sting.
No. Even better. It was Bo Dallas.
Yo, let's go! The legend killer himself! I'm gonna do it for my dad, the IRS. We're gonna take you down, Sting!
Yo, Bo Dallas comes out and he says, Sting, it's okay. I watched your match last night at WrestleMania.
And it was ass.
I know you destroyed your legacy by losing that match to Triple H, but it's okay. Because all you have to do is leave. And no, he's not wrong. Sting destroyed his reputation and legacy, and honestly, I'll never look at him the same. And
what was AEW running so cool though, man?
What are you talking about?
He comes out with Darby Allin.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't watch AEW. I don't watch the indie stuff.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know how I know that, to be honest. How do I know this, man? I just gained through osmosis, you know? Just pops up in my head when I'm sleeping.
But like, after that, Steven, Sting just Scorpion death dropped Bo Dallas, and that was it.
No,
it was so
poor
sad.
Bo. Was this cried. Like peak Bo? Or was like years after
Bo's
peak Bo?
Peak was so short-lived, okay?
His peak was so good, though. I loved his peak.
It was, but it only lasted like maybe a month. And this could have been around there.
It was 14 weeks long, I thought. Right, his win streak, I think.
That doesn't count. Did he have a win streak on the main roster?
Yeah, that's how he debuted, with a win streak.
Oh my god, I barely even remember that.
Because the thing was, like, he was having a weeks-long win streak, right? Would win up and just, like, run around the ring against jobbers.
Yeah.
And that was his whole thing. And then he lost to R-Truth that one time.
Shit.
He's never recovered.
Happens to the best of us, honestly. So.
Yeah.
Poor
Remember his cowboy gimmick?
No. What?
Oh.
I remember
he
his
had, like, a cowboy gimmick at first.
Wait, no, that's I was gonna say make Bo Young great again. No, not Bo Young. It was Darren Young.
Bo Young.
But what did Bo Young? What did Bo Dallas? Didn't Bo Dallas have like a Make American Great Again gimmick or like a MAGA gimmick?
No.
I swear he did.
God, I wish. No, he was a babyface.
He came out with like with fences and stuff, with picket signs.
No, that's
Bo Dallas.
CJ Parker.
No, listen, look here, listen.
Yeah.
Bo Dallas came out with picket signs.
Listening.
Hold on.
No, at the Royal Rumble, he had a cowboy gimmick.
Bo Dallas picket sign. Hold on.
Okay, it's gonna be like current day Bo Dallas, you know. Make you look
here
like
he
a
is.
fool.
I have the photo. I can't see what the sign says, but you see he's holding a picket sign, right?
Yeah, that's older Bo Dallas.
Yeah, it's years later. But I'm just.
No, I meant the beginning Bo Dallas in NXT.
But what does his picket sign say?
Probably like, vote for Bo or like believe.
Oh my god.
Good for Bo, you know.
I just want to know.
That guy is humongous in real life, apparently.
He's a big boy, you know? He comes from a big family. And so,
yeah.
Why are we still talking about Bo? Why?
He's awesome. I love Bo Dallas.
Pretty awesome. You want to talk about CJ Parker?
Yeah?
He was released from WWE this week.
What?
Yeah.
No! Why?
He requested it. He requested his release, which is good. But, CJ Perry's gone. He's leaving.
Wait, Perry or Parker?
Who did I say?
Perry.
Oh, fuck, no.
Or Parker.
CJ Parker. Wait,
I don't know
who
which
is
one's
Juice?
which, to be honest.
Who is Juice?
Who's Juice? Which one's Juice?
Juice Robinson is the one I'm talking about, okay?
Juice Robinson. And he says, Ohio. And the crowd's like, yo, he said a Japanese word. That's sick. I'm gonna cheer.
That's the guy. He left WWE. He requested his release from NXT. And in very short order, I believe he does go over to New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is cool.
Why do you have like a biggest baby face in Japan? It's very interesting, you know?
I don't know. How do you feel about his finisher, the unprettier, being called Pulp Friction?
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it too.
Is the unprettier a good finisher? Because like it looks kind of lame, you know, like how long the setup is.
I love Tyler Breeze, and that is all I have to say. It makes
sense with the name of it, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he took it, was the name.
Yeah, and he asked Christian for permission, too, which is cool, so, like...
Did Christian make the move?
I think, right? Or at least he made it famous. Oh. It's his move, you know, I know that.
And they changed the name, though.
Yeah.
The Kill Switch Engage!
No, Kill Switch Engage is the band who did CM Punk's song. It was just called the Kill Switch. Kill Switch Engage did this Fire Burns, man.
Isn't that what Christian called it? Like the Kill Switch, and then they'll be like, oh, engaged.
I think you're just making shit up, man. No.
I don't know. Again, I don't watch wrestling. I get into osmosis.
Do you remember the Peep Show?
Stuff. Yo, I love the Peep Show.
Why?
Well, you see, back in the early 2005, there's a thing called the Peep Show, right? That's it. I didn't watch 2005 wrestling.
It was well past 2005. I saw the Peep Show in 2010, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he did for ECW too. That was his talk show.
Oh, let's
go. You know, like everyone has like a talk show, like the Rollins Report.
They have the rights to do the Peep Show in AEW.
Do they have the right to the Peeps?
I mean, maybe. I don't know, man.
Do they?
We'll find out.
No, his thing is like out working everyone, right? Or you've been worked.
No, his thing is I want to fuck your mom. That's his new thing. That's an awesome gimmick. That's crazy.
That should be my gimmick. Dead. That's awesome. His gimmick. Mm-hmm. The good gimmick.
It really is. It really is. Steven, let us move on.
Yeah.
Unless you have any other thoughts on CJ Parker leaving WWE. I just thought it was interesting. It was this week.
Big
I thought he had left sooner. I didn't realize it was.
I thought he left in like 2013.
Yeah, I thought it was way sooner, but good for him.
Good. I mean, you know, he managed to like come out of it dating Toni Storm and become like a really big face in Japan.
Shout out to CJ Parker and Bo Dallas, okay? Both living their best lives, right?
They really are.
They really are. Crazy. Oh my god.
Hey, good for them, man.
What is the theme here?
Bo Dallas.
Yeah. What is the theme
it's
here?
It's like so random to me. Like, huh? You know, like how does that work?
This is tough.
Interesting.
Why don't we both become real estate agents, Steven? I think that might be the way to go.
Is that how it works? You become a real estate agent?
So. I think if you become a real estate agent, Liv Morgan will find you. I think.
Same thing with like photographers, right? For like models, because they just like hang out with models all the time and end up dating because of that.
Is that
apparently
true?
Yeah, it's like a thing apparently.
Yo, wait, actually, hold on. Sorry, that might be a thing. But how the hell are Ty Dillinger and Peyton Royce together? Okay.
What?
Sorry, this might be the biggest disparity. I don't get it. You know,
so tall and handsome.
Because at least, according to
Ty Dillinger, it's the man
according
bun.
to who?
I mean, he doesn't have that man bun anymore.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't had it in forever.
Like that look, the man bun. He's just so ripped, you know.
Is he? Maybe now he is.
He's pretty jacked. He's pretty built, I'd say.
I guess so. On the episode of NXT this week, Ty Dillinger lost
Royce,
to
so
Jason
she killed
Jordan.
wrestling with the plot. Fucking bitch.
That's so hurtful. Oh my god.
Just kidding. I didn't mean it sound so mean. But she did kill wrestling with the plot, so I hate her.
Yeah, honestly. That was the truest version of Steven we've ever seen.
That's the real podcast people right there. That's the real guys of the podcast. We're just personas.
Yeah, honestly. So, Also, Steven, this isn't all the news we have for Raw after Mania, okay? It wasn't just Bo Dallas getting beat up and CJ Parker getting fired, right?
We also get fired?
Well, he got released. You know, it's close enough.
Oh, he got featured endeavored.
Yeah.
Who didn't get featured endeavored? Like, it would really suck if you didn't get best well.
I don't
or
think
best luck in
Alberto
your
got
future.
featured endeavored, did he? That'd be tough if he did.
Like, both times? All 5 times?
I don't. The one time he slapped the employee, I doubt they future endeavored him. You know?
Yeah.
But maybe.
Oh, man.
But maybe.
Man.
Either way, we're here. Steven, it's weird you say this because a man on this episode of Raw After Mania almost gets future endeavored, okay? That man
oh my gosh.
is none other than the Beast Incarnate, okay?
Oh, they're gonna talk about Titus for a second.
No.
Like,
What? Oh, when he grabbed the shoulder? Shoot.
Yeah.
No, that's years later. Oh my god.
I mean, it makes sense, you know? You're an old dude, someone grabbed your shoulder.
Shit,
like,
I
I'd be
forgot
scared too,
about
man.
that. I so forgot about that. He had a Dario reaction. What is up with these promoters with large black men grabbing your shoulder, man? It just sends you into fight or flight.
Apparently for Titus, he isn't retired. He just hasn't had a match in like 5 years.
Well,
like, good for Titus, man.
They got to bring him out at WrestleMania, you know? It's
all those charity events,
yeah,
you know?
honestly.
Got him for those promos in the beginning of every show. I'm like, yo, guys, this company isn't racist.
I promise. It works. It works.
He would know. He hosts WrestleMania of Hulk Hogan, you know?
And Gronk.
He would know.
And Gronk, don't forget. So, Steven, Brock Lesnar.
It's just big black men are just very scary if you're a wrestling CEO.
I guess so. Is that
I'd
what
watch
Dario
out if
is?
I were you, Tony Khan. Is he CEO of Lucha Underground? Who is the CEO?
Who's the CEO? I don't know if there is a chief executive officer, Steve, and I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if that's the structure.
Who's the owner?
In place. The owners is one Tony Khan.
No, of Lucha Underground.
Oh, of Lucha Underground.
Is
it's
it
the
Dario,
AAA
right?
people. It's the AAA people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You remember he was in the
makes
crowd
sense.
a few weeks ago watching Prince Puma's match? They were like, "We have the AAA president here." That was
sick.
big. That was huge.
We have the hot tub guy here.
Who the fuck's the hot tub guy?
You will never know who the hot tub guy was on
so
episode
fucked up,
5
though.
of Lucha Underground.
That was the same episode where the hot tub time machine guy was legitimately there, but was completely separate from the hot tub guy that Vampiro likes. I don't know.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I don't know. Brock Lesnar is
that
on.
was in the past.
Exactly. Let's focus on the past.
This is
the
other past.
Brock Lesnar is on Raw After Mania, and he is pissed because just the night prior, he lost his WWE Championship to a Seth Rollins who cashed in his Money in the Bank, making the match a triple threat, pinning Roman Reigns, his former brother in the Shield, okay?
Oh my
And so
goodness.
Seth Rollins is out there. Seth Rollins is out there with J&J Security, okay? One of the most dominant forces in the history of professional wrestling. And Brock Lesnar comes out and he says, "Seth, I'm gonna fuck you
Remember
up."
Finlay was part of that?
J&J Security?
Yeah. Finlay was in it for like a week.
Oh,
Remember that?
maybe. I don't think it'd be J&J then, man. I don't know if that's how that works.
JJF.
Yeah, but J&J are there, and Brock is like, "I'm coming for you, Seth," and he starts chasing after him, and Seth runs away, and then J&J Security gets beat up instead. He fucks the fuck out of both Jimmy and Jay. Not Jimmy and Jay, that's the Usos. Who are J&J?
Jamie Noble and the other guy, Johnny. The other Eminem
Jamie
guy.
Noble Joey Mercury.
Yeah, guy, yeah.
Okay, then they get messed up. And then Brock Lesnar's like, "This is not enough." And then he goes over and he beats up a cameraman, okay? And then he's like, "This is not enough."
A shoot cameraman?
A shoot cameraman.
Oh my gosh.
And then he goes over to the commentary team and he says, "Jerry Lawler, I can't beat you up because of your heart attack." And so instead he grabs Michael Cole, brings him into the ring, and F5s him. I know.
He sees Jerry Lawler, like, all right. That might be too much for me, guys. Oh, man.
It's tough.
Jerry is safe now. He's still wrestling, though, isn't he? Jerry Lawler.
I
Does he
hope
still matches
not.
still?
I really fucking hope not. I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah, no, man. But But
well,
do you remember Michael Cole getting F5'd? Because I kind of don't.
No, why would that happen?
I don't have any clue.
Random.
But then
Did they kill him off and like replace him, or
Michael
have Jerry Lawler by himself?
I wish it were a Jerry Lawler solo booth. Oh shit! I think what it was they had like Tom Phillips or some shit replace him, but I don't know.
That guy's my favorite. I love Tom Phillips.
Yeah? What was his textbook? Getting hard on an airplane and wanted to face
I'm hard right now on the airplane, girl.
Yo, shout out to Tom Hanna fan. Big ups. But Steven,
you should interview him.
We really should.
What were you Where were you during those texts, Tom? Huh?
What do you mean? He was clearly on an airplane with a boner. What do you mean?
What were you doing on the airplane, Tom?
What were your coordinates?
What were your intentions?
Exactly. Well, Steven, Brock has to face the flames for what he's done. You know, he did some really inappropriate stuff. He beat up J&J. He beat up a cameraman. He beat up Michael Cole, and he didn't beat up Jerry Lawler. And so Stephanie McMahon,
beat up the other guy.
Exactly. Stephanie McMahon said, "Brock Lesnar, you're suspended." Which is like,
for how long?
I don't know, but it really shows the fucking dynamic of this company, you know? If Bo Dallas came out here and beat up Michael Cole, immediately fired, okay? You know,
Well, to be fair though, Brock makes money for the company, you know?
Well, so does Bo. I bought his action figure. I have bought more Bo Dallas merch than Brock Lesnar merch in my life.
That's very fair.
There
that
you go.
1-0 ratio is really good.
Exactly.
Buys Brock Lesnar shirts. You must feel like, I feel like wearing a Brock Lesnar shirt is the equivalent of wearing a tap out shirt. You know?
Well, they suckered so many people into it with that Suplex City shit because it would say the city name. You know? Yeah.
Oh, is that like what they did with the NWO stuff that I did for the city name for life?
I don't think they really do the NWO one that often. Honestly, Steven, now that we're a bit removed and I don't care as much about you having your boy-like excitement alive at WrestleMania weekend, your shirt choice was really weird. Why didn't you get a WrestleMania shirt? You should have so gotten a WrestleMania shirt.
No, I was thinking about the other day where I was like, why did I get an NWO shirt?
You don't care about the NWO.
It just says Dallas.
You right? Don't care.
Like, maybe, I think it's because Scott Hall died. No, not Scott. Did he?
No, I don't even. Well, maybe he had passed away. Maybe. But oh yeah, he had because they wanted to do the memorial battle or memorial ladder.
That's right. They wanted to make merch off his death.
But I think my theory about why you bought the NWO merch is that you thought you'd be allowed to wear it in public, like, oh, this is a cool thing to wear.
Oh, that might be it. Actually. That might be why. I think I wanted shirts I could wear in public and not look like a tool, right?
You can wear
Which
a
why I bought a Cody Rhodes shirt with a giant
God,
wolf on
with
it.
an American flag and a wolf. Oh, you don't
like, why would I buy this shirt that just screams I'm a furry, you know?
We went...
I'm not just a wrestling fan. I'm a furry. Like, if you know the wolf, like, oh, that guy watches wrestling. That's kind of lame.
Steven?
But they don't know who the wolf is. Like, oh, that guy's a furry, dude.
I need to show you the photo I got. Hey guys, I run a little business on eBay where I make custom action figure t-shirts for wrestling toys, right? Steven, I just got one. I just got a new order, and the people always send me the photos they want on their shirts, right? And the photo they sent was like, he doesn't want like a wrestling design. He wants a photo of him and his girlfriend to be put on the shirt, which is like, that's
pretty
cool,
awesome.
right?
Are they furries?
I thought they were, because the shirt is this big wolf that they're both wearing matching t-shirts. It's this massive wolf, okay? And I was like, oh, this is really weird. Why do they want me to do that? And then I looked closer, I zoomed in. It's a fucking Cody Rhodes shirt. And it's not a wolf, it's his dog. It's his husky. Oh my god.
Is Cody Rhodes a furry? Is he? He's got to be, right? Like, there's a lot of like animal-based merchandise he has.
He's undoubtedly a furry, undeniably a furry. This is Cody Rhodes.
You think we should ask him if we ever meet him in real life? Like, hey, yo, Cody, where are you on the furry scale, man?
Exactly.
Like, are you a 1? Are you a 5? I don't know.
I think we should ask him how he feels about the furries, because we know he would be supportive, and so we'd have a soundbite for forever. The furry community.
Dude, I would so ask Cody about his furry, like, opinions. Like,
How
hey,
do you
Cody,
feel about your furry?
How do you feel about the furry community? Like, do you think he knows what a furry is? Or do you think, like, we'll be the ones to make him realize what a furry is?
Nah, he knows.
And he's gonna be like, yo, I think I am a furry, guys.
Yo, remember that time?
Had this awakening.
Corey Graves had like a 15-minute episode on WWE's YouTube channel where he went to a furry convention.
What?
Yeah, Corey Graves went to a furry convention when like.
Why?
Because I think he did like a show called like Culture Shock or something, and like.
Oh, it's like trying to. That's kind of mean furry culture, you know?
Why?
Like they're not like the weird ones who are into like BDSM and dog costumes. Those are the weird guys.
Yeah?
Those are the weird guys, dude.
Yo, Steven, I got lost on like a spiral or a loop a couple weeks ago. Like
on
watching these YouTube
stuff?
videos. No, about one specific furry convention that got like banned. It can never take place again because like
Was
they
it
really.
Rainforest?
Yes, Rainforest
That's
is
one.
it.
I saw the video. The Internet History one, right?
I watched
That's a
that
good
one.
video.
I watched a bunch
That's
of
a good
them, but
video.
that was one of the ones I watched.
It's really good.
Oh, wow. So do you
Have you
think...
seen his DashCon video? That one's really good too.
I have not, but do you think Cody attended Rainforest?
You think he brings his dog? Like he thinks it's like a dog convention where you bring your dog to the other dogs.
so
But
sad.
he comes and just sees a bunch of people in like dog costumes.
Steven, I know what we need to do. We need to host a furry convention, okay? But we invite
Yeah,
Cody.
just spend thousands of
We
dollars.
invite Cody to be like our special guest there, okay? Like he's our keynote speaker at the furry convention, and so he has no fucking clue what he's walking into.
We'll make it
We
wrestling
need to.
themed.
No.
A wrestling
There's
themed
no
furry
wrestling
convention.
anything. No, it
Oh.
is just furries. But we get Cody to show up. I really want
Do we
to.
tell him it's furries or we tell him it's about dogs?
We tell him it's about dogs. Like absolutely,
Okay,
we tell him
good.
about dogs. You know,
That's
and we're
good.
not lying. You know,
We're not.
We're not.
We can also bring Baron Corbin, you know, the lone wolf
the
himself.
lone wolf.
Is there a gimmick in like wrestling where someone just howls like a wolf? I feel like that's a gimmick, right? Who did it?
Shotzi Blackheart. She did
Well, that's
it.
like she's not a wolf person. I thought like a fur, like
But she
a
would
Baron
howl
Corbin
at the
type of
moon.
wolf, you know?
You know what would have been lame as
No,
fuck?
is that Athena?
No, I was about to say it'd be lame as fuck if Ember Moon started howling. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
but
Man,
no.
you know what I realized about her interview the other day when she talked about like looking like Mandy Rose? She's just like slut shaming people like backstage,
I don't
just
think.
telling them to look like Randy Rose.
Well, I
wearing
don't think
booty
she was slut
shorts.
shaming her. She was what's it called? She was saying that she felt she was being like not slut shamed, but being
Oh,
told
she's
like
being
she had to.
sexualized.
Yeah, I guess.
She didn't like that.
No.
For the kids.
Yeah, the kids like
Yeah.
woofs and
That's what kids like.
Howling.
Amber Moon.
yeah. My niece loves her a lot.
Moon merch.
Yeah.
She buys all the Amber Moon shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Is Amber Moon a furry?
I would assume so.
Like her gimmick, right? Was being a
Did
werewolf
you
person?
see her boyfriend's T-shirt or no? Have we talked
Is he a
about
furry?
this? No, he's a
Oh,
professional
thank goodness.
wrestler from like South U.S. I think he's like in
I knew that,
Texas
yeah, he's
or
in
like
South
Louisiana.
Texas, right?
Yeah, Matthew
Right.
Palmer. I've seen him a couple of times live. He's pretty
he
good.
good?
Yeah, he's okay.
Pretty nice.
But you saw his shirt, right?
No.
His shirt, one of the pieces of merchandise he put out was him like riding like a motorcycle or a horse, and in it he's like carrying his girlfriend. He's carrying Ember Moon, and then I assume it's supposed to be Ember
Like in
Moon.
a cartoon style or like a picture?
Cartoon style.
Okay,
And
that's a
then
little better.
it says something. I might be getting the exact wording wrong, but I don't think I am.
Mm-hmm.
It says like Black Woman Conqueror.
Wow. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Which is like,
That's pretty cool,
why'd you do
man.
that? Why'd you sell that? Who printed that for you? Who thought that was a good idea? Did you ask your girlfriend? What?
How long did it take him to like think of the idea? Like, yo, I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says "I conquer black women because I married them."
And like, the idea.
And like, for how long in his head did it last? You know?
The only defense I saw is that he plays a bad guy, which I mean,
It's okay to be racist if you're a bad guy, you know?
I guess.
It excuses it, man. Is that his gimmick, being a racist black woman conqueror?
I don't know what his T-shirt says, or said
Oh.
rather. Maybe
Did
conquer.
it not get sold? Can we still buy it?
Maybe it's like that Leo Rush merch. Or not Leo Rush. That was
Oh,
ACH merch. That was ACH
ACH
merch. Yeah.
Heck yeah,
You can get it
Miles
on
Jordan,
Redbubble.
dude. Remember Miles Jordan won the
Don't
tournament or
say
something?
that. Don't say that.
Oh, is that his slave name? Somebody
That
called
was
it?
his slave name. Don't say that.
No.
ACH won the first NXT breakout tournament, okay?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Did he get a title shot with that? Or was that before they get title shots?
I think he got a North American title shot, like, against Ricochet.
And he lost?
Yeah, he lost.
That sucks, dude. Winning a tournament and losing, like, the clause for that. You know, like, you're the first one, you know?
That's true.
It sucks. Poor guy. No wonder why he quit. Never mind.
It is a little unfortunate. Steven, we're not done with Raw after Mania, though. Let's backtrack.
Oh, no.
Sheamus is there.
Which one?
Sheamus is returning, okay? Sheamus has not been seen in a while, right? He lost his U.S. Championship to Rusev. Actually. Why?
I always thought he was, like, kind of there.
Well,
you know, I can't remember a time where he wasn't there.
Listen, okay, it was like November, and he lost his title to Rusev. He went away. He showed up at the Rumble. Then he went away again, and now he's back.
That sucks, dude. Showing up for the Rumble, just disappearing after that. You know what's crazy? I realized that, like, Naomi sometimes disappears and then returns during the Rumble.
They do it all the time.
And only the Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with Sheamus, the notable thing about his return here is that this is him debuting the look of the spiked mohawk and the braided beard.
Oh, he got shot on for that, right?
Well,
like, everyone hated that.
It was very lame.
I thought it looked kind of sick though when he comes it over in real life.
Yeah, in real life, that's not the fuck.
Like an undercut.
That's not what he's doing, you know? But
you gotta sell that merch.
You really do. You really do. But here he is. He comes out and he attacks Daniel Bryan. Everyone thinks he's a good guy. Everyone thinks he's about to attack Bad News Barrett. He fucks up Daniel Bryan, and now we have shitty looking Sheamus, which is cool.
No.
The weird part is this is like the predecessor. This is like the beginning of what ends up being like his biggest run, which is really fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think his best run was like 09 with Cena. But, like, this is the one...
I think that would be his world heavyweight, like, run.
Well, this is the run where he wins the WWE Championship and feuds with Roman Reigns.
Oh my gosh, that's
for, like,
a
6
thing.
months.
I forgot that happened.
It was the worst period in wrestling, okay? Just, it wouldn't stop.
Why did he win?
Roman versus fucking Sheamus over and over and over again.
Is that what happened? I thought it was just, like, a one-time off thing.
No, it was, like,
all... He lost, like, the next month.
October of 2015 to, like... January, February of the next year. It's all fucking Sheamus.
Dang, it's all Sheamus, man. It's all Sheamus. You know that space meal the astronauts looking at Earth? It's all Sheamus. It's always been Sheamus.
No. Oh, but Steven, I have some good news, because...
That's crazy.
Making his debut.
Shaking Sheamus. Yeah.
His debut on Raw After Mania. Beating... one Curtis Axel is Adrian Neville. He needs a heavy mind to hold his mind down. I like that we both went to different lines in this theme song because there's nothing else about him. Yeah. Need a heavy mind to hold my mind down. Break orbit. Break orbit.
I didn't realize. I thought he debuted like way before this. To be honest, I thought he debuted in like 2014.
Yeah, I also was surprised. Steven, they also dropped his first name. He is no longer Adrian. He is just Neville.
Neville.
So sad. So sad. So sad.
I thought it worked out fine for Neville. To be honest. It's about the same level, you know, like name-wise.
I think Neville works. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool.
It's not like Theory, where it's just a word.
Yo, shout out to the one time I was watching MTV's The Challenge, and an elimination was happening, and they just played Neville's theme song. That was awesome.
Wait, is it public domain?
No, they licensed WWE, like the theme song from WWE. I don't know why. I don't know. Usually they play like alternative music, and then they just...
I assume it'd be like MTV music, right? Like... All American Rejects or whatever.
No. Like they stay up to date. They stay up. This was like 2016, 2017, and they did Break Orbit. It was fucking crazy. The fast version.
It was like, you know how they put like the song like name on the bottom of the screen, right? When it happens, was it Adrian Neville's like face on that? With like so. Jim Johnson, was it CO Money?
It was probably CFO $, yeah.
Break Orbit.
Break Orbit. Break Orbit.
Break Orbit. I mean, I like the remix of that where it's like, deep voice.
This is the Lucha Underground sound. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh well.
That's so true.
It's a good theme, you know? You got a cape on? That was pretty cool.
Yeah? You think so?
Remember, it was like the runner for the King of the Ring tournament?
I do.
What a world. We would have like King Neville instead of King Barrett. That would have really sucked.
Sad. So sad. Well, Steven, I don't know if anything else happened too big on that Raw after Mania. I think legit the main thing is Michael Cole got F5'd. I think that was like the big
That's
headline.
pretty big, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Then, let's see, Tommaso Ciampa announced that he is officially leaving Ring of Honor, which is
What?
big.
This was NXT stardom.
Well, like, they started doing, like, freelance shit. Like, they weren't signed to NXT, but they would show up and, like, just fight with each... Like, he and Gargano, I think they were brought in for the Dusty, I think. And they were like, yeah, keep coming back.
And they tag teamed at the end of it, I think.
Well, the Dusty, they were tag teams from the jump, I think. You know?
Oh, I thought they lost their first rounds each. Or Johnny beat Ciampa, I think. And then Johnny lost the match after, and then they tag teamed at the end of the tournament.
I think they brought them in as tag team. Because, again, they weren't NXT roster. They wouldn't have built them up as stars. I think they just, like...
Right.
They needed talent to come in and, like, work for them. So they brought them in. And then over time, they were like, let's keep these guys. Let's sign them. You know?
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Let's make my whole brand based off this one dude.
Exactly. Yeah, and my apologies
Cedric, man, didn't go to NXT.
It's so sad. So sad.
Poor guy.
It's tough. Steven, on this episode of NXT that did happen on April 1st, Rhino had a match, okay? Rhino has... Yeah, I know it's big, it's huge. He had a match against... Can you guess who it is? It's enhancement talent, okay? It's a jobber. Can you guess who it is?
Is it like an actual jobber or like someone who's actually really big now?
I want you to guess. Who do you think fought
See, I was like CJ Parker, but he kind of left the company. Because he's like my to-go answer for jobber.
So
I'm going to say Sean Spears.
No.
Dillinger.
Sean Spears was busy fighting Jason Jordan and losing in another match on the card, okay?
Aw, man.
Rhino fought... I couldn't find his name. I looked everywhere. I pulled up the episode on the network. I looked at so many reviews, and every single recap of NXT I found didn't know his name. And the best I can do to describe him is he looks like a tubby Mike Rome. Yeah, Killer Cross. He looks like Mike Rome if he were out of shape. It's really unfortunate.
Oh man. So like old Mike Rome?
What do you mean old Mike Rome? Was Mike Rome ever out of shape?
No, Mike Rome is doing great from, you know.
Hell yeah, Vanessa Kraft, let's go. And so, yeah,
he likes Power Rangers. I just find it really funny.
I get that. Do you identify with Mike Rome because of that reason, Steven?
Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I get it. Last news story I have here, if we backtrack a little bit to Mania weekend, apparently Steve Austin did not get on his flight to go to California, and he no-showed all of WrestleMania weekend. When
was he supposed to be there?
They had like a whole backstage place for him. I assume he was supposed to be at Access, all this kind of stuff. And then when people did some digging into the reason of why he decided to no-show, I'm going to ask you again. Can you guess the reason? Can you guess the reason Stone Cold no-showed WrestleMania?
He slept too much. Just overslept. Is that why?
No, he was just upset about his podcast. He didn't like how his podcast was going on the WWE network.
Was it the Dean Ambrose one?
I think it was around that time. I think it was.
Listen, Dean. Is that what he said?
It was post Vince, because remember Vince did the episode around the time of the CM Punk Colt Cabana interview, right? And so it's kind of like around that time period. And yeah, he just
listen, Dean.
Is that your Vince or your Stone Cold impression?
It would be like, listen, Dean. It'd be like more like Southern.
Oh goddamn, Dean. Like you know. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but
listen,
yo, listen,
listen. Your name's Dean. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna flick you like a woman's bean.
Wow, you're really good, Steven. You are invaluable to this show.
Next week's promo right there, dude.
That's crazy.
From my boy.
You should email Max Caster. You really should.
He's like, oh, that's really good. Let me write that down in my notebook real quick when I fight Moxley.
But apparently Stone Cold also, around this time, he was upset, turned down being on Tough Enough. Which,
oh no,
I believe in his place. You know who they got.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
Big loss, dude.
Big loss. I am
didn't even last so long, did it?
So pissed. I am still so goddamn pissed that Hulk Hogan had to have all that happen during Tough Enough because we lost the pre-show with The Miz. Okay,
Sucks, man.
Bullshit. What did they call that pre-show?
Was it
They had
a
a
good
name
season
for
of
it.
Tough Enough?
It was the best season of Tough Enough.
That's what you say. We probably only seen that one season.
I saw
and, the other one.
I didn't watch any of the ones pre 2012.
Like the actual reality TV one, right?
No,
the actual reality TV one's like
I
the
watched
super
both
reality
the
TV
revivals. I watched the Stone Cold version and I watched the Patrick Clark version. These are the ones that I watched. You know.
These are the good ones.
I do want to go back and watch the old ones. We really should. I think it'd be cool.
Right.
Yeah. So
Watch
Steven,
one episode of it. The Mandy Rose one where she gets called a ring rat.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick.
Mandy Rose doesn't get called a ring rat. Doesn't she call Sarah Lee a ring rat?
No, Sarah Lee calls her a ring rat. Or
no,
is it the way
it's
around?
the other way around. They call Sarah Lee a ring rat because she's sleeping with Wesley Blake.
And she got pregnant like 5 times.
She has had a few children. She's still, I mean,
good for Wesley
you
Blake,
couldn't-
dude.
I mean, honestly, does that mean Sarah Lee lives in San Antonio now? Because I
Does
would
she?
like to meet her.
I thought he lived somewhere else. Wesley Blake. Where is Leslie's Blake location?
Where is Wesley Blake right now?
Where is Wesley Blake? Let's see. Not the Spurs.
This is important. Have
Wesley
you tried
Blake.
Wesley Blake Tracker? That might make it a
Wesley
little
Blake
easier.
Tracker?
Yeah.
Does he have an Instagram, that Wesley Blake?
Maybe. It'd help if I knew his name, like, now. But
Let's see.
this is important
I'm
stuff.
looking up now. I found his wife. Maybe we could track his wife.
Oh, maybe because we are sort of looking for her location. That's the smarter route.
But Wesley Blake is so much cooler, you know?
No, you bring up a good point.
Let's see.
Sarah Lee. Oh, I
She's in
just
her
followed
house.
her on accident. I have to unfollow.
Keep it.
Yo, she's jacked.
Oh my gosh, good for her.
She is in Texas. She is in
go.
Castroville, Texas.
Where is that?
Let's see. Steven, I'm looking it up. She
Uh-huh.
is, it has to be like 30 minutes west of San Antonio.
Let's go.
That's
I mean, honestly,
huge.
Like the fact that she's jacked, like having like 5 kids is really impressive, you
It
know?
is pretty crazy.
Like that's kind of insane.
Pretty wild.
Good for her, man.
Steven,
She
we
was
gotta
at the
go to
wedding for Alexa
Castroville.
Bliss.
We could probably like actually maybe land Sarah Lee on this podcast. She's only getting
Yeah.
a couple hundred likes on each of her posts, you know? We
We'll be
might
the
be able to
ones.
reach out and be like, Sarah Lee, we will come to you. We will come to Castroville. We can
We'll
sit
come to
down
you.
at a coffee shop and we'll you know.
Coffee interview podcast. We'll film it too. So it's like a video format. But it'd be really weird because people will be getting their coffee orders during the time of the podcast.
No, it's fine. Steven, just think about this. Okay, remember, after the podcast, we're going to email Sarah Lee, okay? You ready? Okay, cool.
Dude, you want to be in our podcast? You got to get this app called Discord.
No, we're going to Castroville, okay?
Exactly.
Steven,
We'll have a 3-camera
we
setup.
need to get to our current events, okay? We're already so late into this podcast. We got to get there. Are you ready?
No.
Are
I am ready.
you ready? Okay.
Ember Moon was at Alexa Bliss's wedding?
Who cares?
Wow. No, is that not crazy though that Ember Moon was at
I'm
Alexa
not
Bliss's
gonna
wedding?
talk about this with you.
That's
Who
insane.
gives a shit? Was Matthew
I
Palmer
care.
there? That's what I care about.
Was what's his name again?
Who?
Buddy Matthews, is he there?
Was Sarah Lee at Alexa Bliss's wedding? That is the question.
You can ask
Steven,
about
we need to
it, yeah.
focus on the real current events, okay? We've been so stuck in the past for the past hour and
Okay.
a half. We need to talk about the current events. Are you ready to do that? Do I have your
Yes.
undivided attention, or are you still looking up Ember Moon at Alexa Bliss's wedding?
It's just insane to me, you know? Like, why does that
Why?
happen?
They were in NXT at the same time. They can be
They
friends.
never talked. Did they like have one match together?
They actually weren't in NXT at the same time. I don't know why I said that. But,
Oh.
you know,
Gaslighting me. Revisionist history right here.
guys, it's okay. Listen,
Uh-huh.
Steven, we got more important news to get to. We got to make fun of Dave Meltzer, okay? Are you down
What
to
did
do that?
Melty do? I feel bad for making fun of him, you know? Like
No, he
hasn't
deserves
done
it.
stuff right about the WB in like a few years now.
He deserves this, Steven, because he was on his Observer, okay? He was on
The
Observer
podcast or the
Radio.
newsletter?
I think the podcast. It was on his radio show, right? And so this was live. And apparently on Raw this week, Roman Reigns had a promo, right? He had a promo with
Yeah.
Theory. okay? And Theory came out. Theory, yeah. So Theory came out.
What?
And yeah. The thing is...
Oh, I thought it was like last week. I don't know why I thought it was like 2016 we're still talking about.
No, man.
It was this week in wrestling.
No,
I
man.
zoned out for I don't know how this happened.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
You're destroying this podcast single-handedly. Theory was there this past Monday on Raw, Steven, standing across the ring from Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns said, Theory, you better watch out. Your daddy's not here anymore. Now... Who?
That's kind of hot, dude.
Who is Roman Reigns referencing when he says your daddy's not here anymore?
Himself. He's the daddy.
No, he's not referencing himself. He's, of course, referencing his Theory's mentor for the past 6 months, and that of Vince McMahon, the man who is no longer with the company, right?
Oh my... Wait, doesn't it also go the other way around?
What the fuck do you mean?
This promo about Vince being like, the father figure, or the guy making this guy get a push.
You're saying that he's a hypocrite, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Well, Theory didn't think to bring that up, okay? And guess what? Neither did Dave Meltzer. Because do you know who Dave Meltzer thought Roman Reigns was referencing? Johnny Gargano!
Well, to be fair, though, that was their storyline in NXT, right?
I know, but Johnny's been gone for forever, and he hasn't been mentioned on the main roster not once. What
did Dave say? Was like, why are you talking about Gargano?
I was surprised they mentioned Gargano. You have to imagine he's in talks for his contract. God damn. Like,
how notes you can just hear in the background.
Because oh my god, for someone who is so deep into everything, as I imagine Dave Meltzer is he too deep? Like, he can't take this step back?
Do you think he watches Raw?
Is he like us? Does he just
talk
about it?
Does he get osmosis too?
Shit, I think he might get it through osmosis.
I know the other guy does it, right?
Ryan Alvarez? Yeah, probably.
I remember this one time, he talked about a match commentary being really bad, but there was no commentary for that one match.
Oh, cool.
I forgot what match it was, but it happened, apparently.
That's cool. I hope what Meltzer actually does is his osmosis, quote unquote, is for the entire 3 hours of Raw, every Monday from 7 to 10, he's just refreshing his Twitter feed, just looking. That's how he gets it.
That's what I do. I get from YouTube feed. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, to be fair, though, he does get spoiled in every week's Raw, but... Does he get spoiled?
It's a live show, Steven. It's a live television show.
I don't know. How do you get spoiled in a show that happens live?
I don't know, man. Either way, there's more important news to talk about. John Cena's in Fortnite. I know.
I probably won't buy it. It's like $15 for a skin. It's really expensive.
But we got to do the Following Lucha special. We got to record a TikTok of us playing as John.
There's also WWE skins in Fall Guys,
That's not as
Which
fun.
Is crazy.
Fortnite's more fun. Steven, we need to do duos. We need to both be John Cena, and we need to just do a shit ton of TikToks. Yeah.
We play Fortnite playing John Cena. Here's what happened, and it just cuts to us just play the game without any commentary at all.
Oh, it's just very serious. It's like a 30-minute long TikTok. That'd be sick.
I might get it. We can do as John Cena's.
I think we should.
Really fun.
I think we should. I'd be down for
after
that.
the podcast?
No, I have to edit the podcast, you dumbass.
Good. Well, when does it end?
Will told me in a week from now. Our friend told me in a week from now.
Oh, good. We're still good.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
That's crazy.
I think
he
I
plays
will
Fortnite. That our friend only plays Fortnite.
He confided in me earlier, our dear sweet friend, that he has spent over $1,000 on Fortnite skins, which
it's pretty cool.
I believe
it's him. That's like me in my phone games,
You mean one phone game?
My one phone game, It's me and Pokemon Master Sex.
You iPad kid, okay? That's what you are.
Dude, actually, I found my old iPad from back in the day. I can't remember the password, so it's kind of just stuck as being an iPad with
That's so sad.
Without any access in it.
That stinks, man. Sad. Well, Steven, John Cena's in Fortnite. I'm excited. We got to make a TikTok. These are big plans. This is all exciting stuff.
Yo, I'm so glad I can edit out my Fortnite TikToks, man. This is awesome. You can use Chug Jug for a sound. This is awesome, dude.
Dream come true. Well, Steven,
no, not dream come true.
What do you mean?
Wrong dream of John Cena.
Another dream may come true. Where? It is rumored that Monday Night Raw might be returning to just 2 hours. I hate this news story. This news story has been going around everywhere. I see it on Twitter. I see it on all the news sites. Shut the fuck up. Do you know where this news story comes from? Triple H was on
Meltzer?
Triple H was on Stone Cold's podcast years ago, and Stone Cold asked him, "What's one thing you would change about WWE?" And Triple H said, "Well, I'd probably make Raw 2 hours."
Brother.
And someone remembered this, and they made a news article about it, and they're like, "Clearly, he's head of creative. They're gonna make it 2 hours again."
Right, him. Fuck all the other guys, all the other executives for the TV show. It's all about Hunter now, man.
Yeah, fuck
you know?
the additional hour of revenue that they make every week as well.
Dude, I love how, like, ever since Triple H got into power, everyone's like, yo, he's gonna book my WWE now, guys.
Yo,
this is happening.
It's only a matter of time till Donovan Dijak is WWE champion, you know?
WrestleMania main event, Gargano versus Almost. This is awesome, guys.
That'd be sick as hell. It's not gonna be him versus Omos. It's gonna be him versus Ciampa.
What?
You know it.
60-minute Iron Man TLC 3 stages of hell match.
This is bullshit.
This is awesome.
This is bullshit.
Have you ever done a 3 stages of hell match, like, ever for the past, like, decade?
I don't know, man. I have no clue.
I don't know. I
they
forgot that match existed until I said it.
They did an AEW with, like, Jericho, I think, a few years ago.
Was that good?
No. Most stuff with Jericho,
modern day Jericho match,
is not gonna be good, man. I'm gonna be honest.
What do you expect from a modern day Jericho match, man?
I love Jericho, but we can calm down. We can calm down.
The guy's jacked now, dude. So good for him.
Which,
good.
By the way, Ciampa was doing an interview the other day, and someone asked him, like, "Hey, how do you feel about the idea of Triple H being in charge of creative now, and sort of what that means for your opportunities going forward?" And Ciampa said, "Oh, I don't think it matters. I think over time Vince would have saw how good I am, and I would have been a star." Yeah.
It's confident, you know?
I think so, too.
That's that NXT locker room leader right there, dude.
The self-appointed locker room leader of a wrestling school?
Remember when, like, Ember Moon called her the locker room leader for NXT?
Oh. No, I don't.
Oh, man.
That's embarrassing.
Awesome.
What? Oh. Poor Ciampa.
Good for Ciampa, you know? He's like the Mrs. Entourage now.
I guess.
I think. I don't know if that's still happening.
Yeah, part of the interview, too, is he was talking about how excited he is that he got matching gear with The Miz for SummerSlam.
That's so good. What's he gonna bring out the fucking, like, coat? Like the samurai coat?
He has the shitty glasses on, too. That'd be awesome. Oh, my God.
No one will survive.
Do you think Miz comes out to his music?
Do you think Ciampa's, like, gonna get over with the main roster crowd?
Maybe. He cut, honestly, I want to shit on Ciampa because I think it's funny, but he had a promo on Raw this week, and it was very good. It was
I don't watch Raw, so I don't watch that promo.
Oh, my bad,
That's crazy as a promo, by the way.
No, he kind of just took the mic from Miz. It was backstage. Also, by the way, Ciampa's gear for SummerSlam, I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Is Miz getting a title match? Is he getting a tag title match? It's matching gear so he can stand at ringside.
It's like Miz dial.
It really is.
He just misdialed himself.
That's sick as hell.
We love you, Ciampa.
We really do. We really do. Another news story, by the way, that I'm really pissed off by is this one. It's everywhere on all the news sites right now, and it fucking is not a news story. It's all this stuff saying like, breaking. WWE is still paying Big E while he's hurt. No shit. The dude was champion a year ago. You think they're gonna be like, oh, sorry you broke your neck working for our company. You're homeless now.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Why is it a news story that they're paying? That they're paying their wrestler when he has a broken neck?
You can make it sound like it's really bad that they're paying Big E somehow.
I just don't understand how that's a news story. It should be taken for granted.
Big news. Big E's getting paid time off. He's getting PTO. That's crazy, man.
That's fucked up. How are the other wrestlers going to be motivated to keep working? What's stopping them from breaking their necks? Exactly.
Right, you know?
What's stopping them from just diving headfirst out of the ring and getting suplexed by Ridge Holland?
Stone colding themselves, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Exactly. There's surely been wrestlers who have injured themselves before, right?
For insurance? Like
just
fraud?
For like a break,
probably.
you know, just for like a break from wrestling.
Their fingers probably like a sudden Cara, you know, just oops, I broke my fingers, guys.
Shoot, guys.
Oh my god, speaking of Sin Cara, you know what's crazy I learned the other day? About like the famous game WB12?
What?
Is that they have other covers. You know who's the cover guy on WB12? Do you know who it is?
Was it Randy
You know who
Orton?
it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy?
Listen.
Other parts of the world have different wrestlers on the cover. Right?
Yes.
Do you know who's the cover guy from Mexico?
Oh shit, is it Sin Cara?
It's Sin Cara!
Yo!
He's the cover guy from Mexico! Is that insane?
That's badass, dude. That's pretty sick.
Like, why? It's Sin
That's
Cara!
real smart. That's
It's
really
2011 Sin Cara!
cool. That's badass. I thought you were talking about how I used to be real into the video game forums, Steven. So like before the games would come out, they would always have like the leaks, quote unquote, like the promo images and stuff, or like they'd release like entrances, right? And the entrances would be really exciting.
Oh, those are sick.
Yeah,
they always look really cool. And then the game comes out, it's like, wow, I've seen this already.
Yeah.
You know?
But what's it? So on the forums, they would have these things where like they would put out alternative covers, and there was official
Right.
like there was like on the official like WWE I think it was 2K or SmackDown versus Raw 2011. That's the one
Oh my
specifically.
god, that's far deep down.
And they had the forums for it, and they had like alternative covers, and I was like, oh my god, and because there was one of the Miz, and it was 3 Miz's, one of him on the ladder, one on the left, and one on the right, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
This is awesome, dude.
This is awesome. And you know what I did?
You print it out and put it in the
I
back
said,
of the game.
hey mom, am I allowed to use the printer right now? And she said, sure. And I printed it out no less than fucking like 20 times trying to get it to be the right size. And
Why
then
did you print the actual size?
dude, I was 10. I was 9.
It does
I was
really
9 or
hard
10.
to print the actual size, by the way.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
And
yeah.
so I eventually got it to where it's kind of the right size. I cut it out, and to this day, I have the Miz cover art on my SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Shitty, like, paper quality.
It was just printer paper, man.
Do you want to go to like Office Depot and print it out for yourself? Just get a cool version of it.
I had no means to get into Office Depot. If I hit up my mom and was like, Mom, I really want this Miz cover, she wouldn't have done that for me.
How do you think the Office Depot people feel like you seeing this like this Miz cover? Like, hey, I need you to print this out in the highest stock of paper you have, and you give him just a picture of, like the 3 shirtless Miz's.
You're just a hater, okay? One of them had a shirt on, so shut up, okay?
One of them had a shirt on. It's okay. I want to do that. We should do that now. Go to like Office Depot and get high quality stock photos for our game covers.
For our game covers, yeah.
Is it the Wii version or like the Xbox version?
I had it on the Wii, yeah.
The best version.
I thought
Pretty
so.
awesome, dude.
I thought so. Dude, I loved being able to fucking throw my fist forward and punch in the game. That shit was awesome.
Yeah? You ever had SmackDown vs. Raw for the DS?
I did have it for the DS. I did,
It
yeah.
slapped, dude.
It was pretty sick. It was pretty
The
sick.
story mode was actually like 10 hours long. It was crazy.
I remember playing as Mark Henry all the time in that. I don't know why. I had no attachment to Mark Henry. But I would play him all the time in the DS version.
Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy for the DS game? There was this one match where it was like an ambulance match where you had to throw them into the ambulance, right? Mm-hmm. I couldn't do that because my L and R button was broken. So I just forever got stuck in this one match type where like I had to throw them to the ambulance. I just couldn't do it.
That's
it really
so
sucks,
sad.
man.
That's so sad.
I don't know.
I'm sorry about that, man. So
I'm
you
sorry
never beat
too.
the game?
No, I did. I got a new DS eventually.
Oh,
DSi,
good.
I think.
Just to beat SmackDown vs. Raw?
Yeah. I bought a new DS just to play this one game.
That's devastating. That is devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Steven,
Yes.
there's even more wrestling news to talk about, okay? We can't keep going back to the past, okay? It's too much. It's too much. We need to talk about stuff like how Brian Pillman Jr. feels that he was wronged by Tony Khan, okay?
What? Why does he keep popping up?
I don't know.
It's Brian Pillman. Like, his 2 gimmicks are my dad's dead and this girl left my group.
Okay.
The poor dude, man.
Well, he has a new gimmick, and his new gimmick is that he's upset he wasn't in the Owen tournament. Okay? He is
Makes
upset
sense.
he wasn't one of the 8 people in the Owen Cup.
You mean the 16 people, actually?
Well, but like, think about that shit. Like, who should he have replaced? You know, Samoa Joe? Fucking Cesaro. I mean, Cesaro wasn't there, but you know.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
No, wait, that was another one.
Imagine if the fucking Joker was Brian Pillman Jr. That would have been awesome.
What's the actual one again?
It was Johnny Elite.
Oh, that's big one. Big gap.
Yep, huge.
You know what's crazy is this tournament happened like months ago.
But look at all the momentum
now.
For Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
They had the title, the Owen Hart title.
Yep.
Pink.
I hope, to be a dick, Tony Khan just puts Brian Pillman Jr. in a match against Adam Cole for the title. It would be so bad.
It'd be great. I love that match. I'm a big fan of the Brian Pillman Jr. You know.
How could you not be?
We could probably give him our podcast, like unironically.
Could we?
Like, I think we could.
But I feel like after having him on, I would like him. And I don't want to like him.
I think he's like a lovable weirdo, you know?
I think he's kind of weird. But not in the lovable way.
Weirdo.
He's like a weird in a way where I want to distance myself. You know?
Endearing.
In case something comes out in the future, I'm like, I don't know how close we need to be to that guy.
Just in case something happens, guys, I don't like him that much, okay?
Yeah. Exactly. I think this is kind of what's happened with SmackDown and Max Dupree. I think they've been distancing themselves, Steven.
Oh yeah, he's not on anymore. He's not in part of his own group. He got replaced.
He got replaced by his sister. He got replaced by Katrina. Yeah. This is fucked up.
How does that happen?
Dude, I don't know. What do you think it is? Like I don't...
I think Vince just didn't like the gimmick or something. He thought it flopped.
He didn't like Marseille and Mansoir?
I like the gimmick. I think it's pretty sick. I want to be honest.
Badass. But, like...
They don't wrestle ever, but it's a fun gimmick.
The theory I keep seeing is, like, Eli Drake, LA Knight, that was Triple H's boy. He's going to bring LA Knight back.
That's LA Knight, guys. That's the name they're doing.
Dude. That's
Remember when that name change happened to LA Knight? People are shitting on it for being a stupid name.
Yeah, really I would still shit on it for being a stupid name because it's a stupid name. And then when he changed to
the Max Dupree, people are like, why would you change LA Knight? That was such a good name, guys.
Good. It's like iconic. Shut the fuck up. Okay?
It's me. It's LA Knight.
Yeah. Yo, it's me. It's Max Dupree. Works though.
Oh my god, that actually works.
That's crazy.
I think Max Dupree is unironically a really good name still. Like, I think it's a sick name.
Dude, I think it's like a perfect guy to pull it off too. That was dope.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably come out with the Max Dupree name like
next week. They could bring back Fandango to do it. You know, Fandango in charge of Maximum Male Models would be sick as fuck. He doesn't have to wrestle.
Tyler Breeze could do it.
Oh my god. Just bring back all the flamboyant androgynous men, okay?
Shawn Michaels?
All I want.
Just comes back.
Shawn Michaels.
Velveteen Dream, maybe, probably not.
No, probably not that one, but like we can the character didn't do anything wrong. So we can have a new Velveteen Dream.
We replace Velveteen Dream too.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh shit, we need a new one for what's his face for your boy. We need a new A-Kid gimmick. Oh, we are on different pages.
Who's the guy? Is it Z's? Commander Z's or whatever?
Baba Tunde. Yeah.
That's what we're getting from Velveteen Dream too. Just get a really tall guy.
No.
That's sick, dude.
I wanted A-Kid. What the fuck?
A-Kid? No, a kid is Axiom now. He's copyright.
Damn it.
He's like stealing people's gimmicks apparently still.
God damn it. This sucks.
You think A-Kid's new gimmick's gonna work?
Was that a question or a statement?
I don't know. Either or.
I don't know, man. I
think it'd be kind of sick. Like, it's made for merchandise, you know? Like, pretty obviously made for merchandise sales.
I guess.
But, like, who's gonna store and sing Axe? I'm like, yo, I want that figure. Probably a lot, because it looks kind of cool. Like, if you're a kid, you know? No? You saying you wouldn't buy a Power Rangers looking guy
I'm saying I wouldn't buy a Power Rangers in the wrestling section, unfortunately.
Oh my god! Speaking of, I went to Target the other day, right? I went to the toy section because I was looking for Transformers. This guy next to me was buying all the WWE figures. The first one he picks out, Mark Callis figure.
Yo!
That's the one he took, by the way. Like, that's what he saw. He's like, yo, I need that one. Legend. He got like there's like a $30 Batista one, right? He picked it up, like, I don't want this. Puts it back. See the Mark Callis figures. Yo, This is the one right here.
This is the
just
one,
grabs
maybe.
it, just yoinks it off the shelf. Probably didn't price check it.
Did you end up buying your Mean Marcellus?
No, not yet.
No, Steven, that's embarrassing.
I might get the Sergeant Slaughter one for like $30, but it's like $30. That's a lot of money.
Whatever.
And shipping, you know? Like,
whatever, you're a fake fan.
$30 for a figure?
Fake fan. Did you see?
Something like a WE figure, man.
Enough about action figures. We spent an hour talking about action figures last week. Did you see that Dan Garcia beat Daniel Bryan on AEW Dynamite?
What?
Yeah, Daniel Garcia beat Bryan Danielson. I think it was like a little dirty, but still not like dirty.
Will this matter?
Probably not. You know, like,
okay,
look what
cool.
Yuta's doing, you know? Like,
hey, Yuta's so cool. I feel bad, though, because, like, I should talk this match that we saw live.
It wasn't a good match. Also, he did have his belt fall down.
True.
Yeah. But then after... Oh, were you about to say the belt thing?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Good for Yuta. He's in Japan now, right? Or been to Japan? Is that what he's been doing?
Did they announce he was in the G1? Or am I just making that up? I know Lance Hoyt is in the G1. Good for him.
You act like I know who that is, you know?
Lance Hoyt? Lance Archer? The boy? Tramp Stamp? I don't know what I'm supposed to call him, man. He has so many names. Vance?
Tramp Stamp.
Vance Hoyt?
I like how he got his new tattoos, just black bars now for like his Tramp Stamp.
It's incredible.
The best tattoo.
The Murder Hawk. Let's go.
Pretty sick. I don't watch New Japan though.
The
I haven't for years.
Rightfully so. The
Sucks, man.
other big news coming out of Dynamite, Steven, is that we have a new Fuck the World champion. Okay? Do you know who it is?
Yes.
It is Hook! Hook is the new champ. Let's go.
I thought they were in the same team. Team Taz.
So. But then Ricky beat up Danhausen, and Hook likes Danhausen, and so Hook beat Ricky.
Does Team Taz even exist?
Well, Taz is gonna address it. He said he's gonna address it.
Powerhouse. Hobbs killed.
He did. He got upset. He said, "Ricky, you're a big fucking loser," and he beat him up after
really
the match.
Sucks for the timing because of the trios title being announced.
Oh, that would have been a sick ass team.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, they wouldn't win for a while.
They wouldn't. That would have been one match, you know?
Yeah.
The first one, not the second one.
Like, legit, the whole entire story they just did with Powerhouse and Ricky with the tag team titles is exactly what would happen with the trios. They would, like, win matches on Rampage for, like, 3 months. Then they would have a match, like, for the title and just lose. That would be it.
That's so cool about the Triples title, by the way. I don't know. I don't even know the FTW title was an actual title. I thought it was just a prop.
Well, it's unsanctioned by AEW, you know.
Why are there so many titles in AEW?
But Ricky Starks decided to, in his promo after he lost the title, to claim he rose the title to prominence. Which is like, no, you didn't. What'd you do? I love you, Ricky. You're my favorite wrestler in the world. But what'd you do?
Cage.
Yeah, but like, this promo was basically, fuck you, Brian Cage. I hate you. Like, that's all it was. Like,
Brian Cage. She's on Rampage, you know, or Dark. One of them. I don't know which one.
Oh my god, did you see the Ring of Honor news about Brian Cage?
No, I did not.
So, you know he's part of Tully Blanchard Enterprises, right?
I did not. Oh wait, no, I saw that live.
Yeah, we saw that in
person,
yeah. So it was him, Khan, and that other dude, right? And so
the other guy, yeah.
At the most recent Ring of Honor show from this past weekend, they announced...
They have shows at Ring of Honor?
Well, it was the first show since the one that we went to. Yeah, it was the pay-per-view.
Okay.
So there's been 2 TK. I didn't watch it, but I saw
this. I don't watch wrestling. Yeah.
Day of the show, they announced that Jonathan Gresham, the Ring of Honor champion, was joining Tully Blanchard Enterprises.
Yo, that's pretty sick, man. I thought it was another group.
But then guess what?
What?
Later that night, they announced... actually, Tully Blanchard Enterprises was bought up, and now it's owned by a new guy.
That's fair.
Prince...
Is Tony Blanchard still in it?
Prince Nana, I think it is, who's like an old Ring of Honor guy. Tully Blanchard is not there. The reason they sold the Tully Blanchard Enterprises is because Tully Blanchard, I don't believe, is with the company anymore.
Oh no. Is this gonna be a common theme this week?
Well, maybe so.
Oh man.
And what was really funny is that Brian Cage on his Instagram posted a photo. And it was Tully Blanchard Enterprises with all of them on it, like even Jonathan Gresham. It's really sad.
There's unreleased merch.
And then
Poor
Steven,
Brian Cage, man. Yeah.
Jonathan Gresham loses his Ring of Honor title to Cesaro. And then it comes out afterwards, after the show ends, that Jonathan Gresham got into a confrontation with Tony Khan and requested his release from the company.
Dang.
So
you think Tony was scared?
Oh,
The guy's like 5'3", you know? Like he's jacked, but you know, like taller than him. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's so crazy. I don't think Tony Khan was scared. Unlike
yeah,
Dario and
man.
Vince.
You're not Samoa Joe.
Do you think Jonathan Gresham can reach Tony Khan's shoulder? That's the question.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, I don't mean the short.
I mean, it makes sense to be mad. You know, kind of like won the Ring of Honor title.
Yeah.
Got put off of it. Won it again.
Yeah.
Then lost it to like the new toy on the street.
The new toy, who's also like an old toy. You know, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I remember like saying, "Yeah, this is awesome. He won this first World Heavyweight title, guys. This is awesome."
Oh, those people who are like, it took 10 plus years and WWE never put a world title on this man, and it took Tony Khan one night.
This title's have a TV show connected to it, man.
This is a fake title. This is not
this
real.
This company doesn't even exist anymore. It's like
he's a champion of a t-shirt company. Okay.
Like actually though, like it actually is a t-shirt company. It's the thing. It's like going to like a bowling tournament, right? And winning like the kids tournament of the bowling tournament. It's pretty sick. Like it's not even a mid-card title.
No.
It's like the AEW Dark title.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, they should so make those. They should have an AEW Dark World title too. Why not? Yeah, that'd be sick as fuck.
Who's gonna be the AEW Dark champion?
I hope it's fucking CM Punk and he never defends it. He's never on the show.
He just wins it once on Rampage.
He shows up
like,
once.
Right, that's it, guys. Pretty sick, man. It's pretty sick,
cool.
dude.
That would be very cool. But yeah, so no more. Well, I think it's not like they haven't granted Gresham his release yet, but he did apparently request it, which is interesting.
So he quit, or he wanted to get.
He wants to be let go.
I didn't know he was in AEW. That was the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, it's the Ring of Honor contract, but it's like I think right now how they're doing it is AEW Ring of Honor contracts, you know. So.
Oh my gosh! Have you seen the GIF of like Cloudy just like kneeling down on his knees, the same size as Gresham?
What? Who?
Like Claudio was like on his. He was like bending down on his knees, right?
Oh,
like,
Claudio! Dude, I have no fucking clue who you were talking about. Okay.
Claudio Castanelli, is that his name?
Yep,
He was like kneeling down on one knee, and he was the same size as Gresham, man. And like there was this one part of the match where he grabs Gresham for the swing, and it looks like he was bullying a child. I don't want to body shame, you know, but like it just looked like he was bullying a child, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, like to be fair to Gresham though, like he played his cards right, you know. He's like jacked now. He's super jacked. He's more muscle than height. Like good for him, man.
I mean, yeah. I want to know what the confrontation was like, you know? That's what I want to know. I saw 2 of his matches. I saw him fight Cody at a Ring of Honor show at Aztec
Was that one
Theater.
good?
It was kind of boring. It was a Cody match.
I thought the one on Ring of Honor we watched was kind of boring too.
Who was that against?
Bandito.
Oh, Bandito. You're right. Yeah. These things happen. Well,
man,
Steven,
poor guy main evented a pay-per-view and got like outshined by the result after. Like immediately.
Oh, by the way, you know what the match placement was for Cesaro versus Gresham, right?
Was it the opening, right?
Yep.
I heard.
It went on first, so that's cool.
I mean, to be fair, the main event I heard was a banger.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it. I have not, but I should. I don't
even know what happened else on this pay-per-view, to be honest.
Who cares? Steven, we got to talk about a more important pay-per-view, okay? It's enough with these indie feds, okay? We got to talk about... Enough with these indie feds. We got to talk about... Is it indie
if it's owned by like a major corporation?
We got to talk about the Fed, okay? Listen.
Yeah, we got to talk about the big companies, boys.
Exactly.
Have you seen that one TikTok of like reasons why I'm AW never, W forever?
So stupid.
And the guy's like, reason number 1, W is a publicly traded company, so it's better.
It's true though.
Like, that's awesome, man.
It's true.
Makes sense.
you know? But, Steven, let's talk about that publicly traded company, because this Saturday is SummerSlam. Tomorrow. By the time this episode of Following Lucha comes out, SummerSlam happened. So I think it's about time
was it good?
We give the results. We give the results.
Post-match reactions real quick?
I thought
it was pretty okay. I didn't watch it, guys.
Yeah, I think it was cool because I liked when, let's see, the first match was
Seth Rollins beat Riddle. That was sick.
That was cool. I liked when Riddle beat Seth Rollins.
That was pretty cool, man. Almost. He was pretty sick this pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, honestly. Steven, do you want to do predictions, Steven? For us to,
sure.
I mean, not predictions. Do you want to do results from the show that we watched?
Okay. Here's what happens, guys.
So the
plans
first match
change.
Plans. You know, like whatever. This is like a more fluid recap. Man. We're not your average podcast, so like we're not gonna go necessarily in order of the show. We're just gonna like go how we feel about it. We're gonna go from like worst match to best match. We're doing it by
matches we like the most.
Yeah, and so the match I like the most. The first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Mysterios versus Judgment Day in a no DQ match.
What? Wait, that's a match? Is Rhea Ripley gonna be in it?
I hope so. I hope it's Finn Balor and Rhea versus Dominic and Ray. That'd be sick as hell.
Man, that sounds awesome. I'm so glad Judgment Day wins, right?
I am also glad that Judgment Day won the match.
I think they won.
Yeah, did you see that spot where they took out Rey Mysterio's eye again? That was crazy.
Remember that spot where they shot Dominic with a gun
in the throat?
That was sick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Damian Priest took out his arrow and just shot him in the heart. It was sick, man.
Awesome, dude. But it didn't compare to the next match.
Oh no, my other favorite match of the night.
My other favorite match, which was the Usos versus the Street Profits with Jeff Jarrett as special guest referee.
Yo, remember when Jeff Jarrett counted to 3? Wasn't that so sick?
No, I remember when Jeff Jarrett did a double count out and
he forgot which guy was supposed to be in the ring, so he started counting and eventually he got it right.
Eventually. And so, yeah, it was a no contest, and the Usos are still your champion.
Oh my gosh, who will dethrone the Usos?
Who will dethrone them? Is that your interpretation of the match, you know? Because I was a little tired.
I think they're setting up for where the Usos lose it to, maximum male models, you know?
Probably.
It's gonna happen,
yeah,
guys.
No, I think so. But then the next match on the show, it was a little slower, but it was Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
Wow.
And I liked when Liv Morgan choked out Ronda in 5 seconds.
I liked when Charlie came out like, yo, Liv, I'm going to beat you and beat my dad's record now.
But she tripped on her way to the ring and she couldn't get back up.
That was sick, tough. Dude.
It was really unfortunate.
It was a good match, man. It was a great match.
Yeah, I think so. I'm
surprised they made Ronda a job like this, you know, because for that her contract's probably worth more than Liv's contract and
she
Charlotte's
did
combined.
After the match, if you remember correctly, she did grab the microphone and cut a shoot promo on why the fans suck and why she'll never be back in the company.
Cole.
She said, "Hey, Cole Cabana, how you doing?"
You talking about be a star? Well, here's the thing.
You want to know a personal story about Stephanie McMahon?
Man, that was a really good pipe up from Ronda Rousey, man.
Yeah, it really was. So the next match,
of course, Conor McGregor. Yeah.
The next match on the show, because that honestly, the Liv match, it wasn't the best women's match on the show. The best women's match was Bianca versus Becky.
Whoa, I can't believe Becky did something.
Well, it was actually a picture-perfect recreation of their match at SummerSlam from last year.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remembered now. It's coming to me, man. Like, I forgot this match happened, because I think I blinked, right?
Yeah.
And it ended.
Well, yeah, it was a man slam, and it was over, unfortunately, but...
But Bianca did the man slam, guys.
Oh, whoa! She still lost.
Yeah, she lost to herself. She man slammed Becky, flipped over with Becky on top.
There was too much momentum.
It happened.
Yeah. It's tough.
It was a great match.
But next up, Pat McAfee versus Baron Corbin. You know,
I liked when Baron Corbin beat Pat McAfee, dude.
Yeah, I liked it too.
That was sick.
They had like a nice 15-minute match, you know.
That was a good banger match.
Yeah.
I like the part where Baron Corbin did a 5-star splash.
That was pretty sick. I
didn't think he could do it, man.
But I like to think go too flashy, you know? It was very back to basics. A lot of rest
the part
holds.
where Cody comes out after the match and starts like cutting a promo on Baron Corbin, being like, yo, you call yourself the Lone Wolf? How about me, the American Wolf? He starts beating up Baron Corbin.
He pulls down his scarf to reveal on the other side of his neck.
It's like a
wolf tattoo.
Eating the actual tattoo. That was sick, dude. The red mark on his chest is now a wolf tattoo. It's sick, guys.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, he covered up his dream tattoo. His really emotional and touching tribute to his father. He covered up with a wolf.
That's awesome. The dream part is now part of the fur of the wolf. So it's pretty sick. It's hidden in there.
That's incredible. That's incredible, Steven. Well, let's get to our semi-main event of the evening. And that
match. I hated this one.
Oh, actually, sorry, no, not our semi-main. There are 3 more matches on the show. Let's get to our U.S. title match: Lashley versus Theory. You know?
Wow, I'm so glad Theory lost this match, and then he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract for a rematch of the U.S. title, and then he lost again. Like, it's kind of crazy booking, you know? Like, I don't understand this company sometimes when they book themselves like this. Like, it makes no sense.
This is just, I think, growing pains now that Triple H is in charge, because Theory isn't his boy, so we wanted to get the briefcase off of him.
It makes sense. It makes sense why in story Theory would cash in the title after losing the match, you know?
Yeah.
Just to lose it again. Makes a lot of sense.
I think so. And as we know, Theory was never a Triple H guy. Like, he was never in NXT for any extended period of time.
He was on the main roster for a second.
Yeah,
that happened. Why that happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Do people remember that happening?
But sorry, Steven, we're getting distracted. Now it's time to talk about our semi-main event of the evening. And that of Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Okay?
Wow. I can't believe this match happened. It was so cool.
I know.
Too bad I got spoiled on the ending by an action figure released last week at San Diego Comic-Con.
I know. When they announced that they're releasing a new Fiend action figure, a Fiend triple pack with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. It's really fucked
their heads in it. That was crazy, dude. I like the part where the Fiend came out, kissed Brock on the lips. That was sick, dude.
Yeah, I like when he took off his mask afterwards and kissed Roman Reigns on the lips. That was even cooler. I couldn't
believe it was Bo Dallas under the mask, you know? Who would have thought?
Oh my god, who would have thought? All these years. And then, we have a new Universal Undisputed Champion, and that of The Fiend, Bo Dallas, which I think is
That's crazy. How did he get a title shot already?
Oh, you know, his wife is the champ, so... You know.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Nepotism. Yeah.
But time for our main event, Steven. Fuck, it's about time. Logan Paul versus The Miz. This is what we all came here to see.
Yo, I like the part where Jake Paul came out. That was pretty sick, man.
I thought his entrance was cool. He had to step over Charlotte.
All in the crowd.
Yeah, all of them. All of them
was
still
crazy,
there.
Dude. He brought his Prime Energy drink out and started drinking it. That was sick, man.
That was really sick.
I like when Ciampa came out in the Miz costume. That was awesome, dude.
It was really cool. Just a match again. It was the Miz's gear. It was crazy.
It was a 60-minute long match, dude. It was crazy.
It was. I like the part.
It was like a classic Kenny Omega match.
It was. What reminded me most about like the sort of Kenny style, like the New Japan style, was the part where Logan Paul pulled down Miz's tights to reveal his tiny little shriveled up balls. You know?
That one actually might happen though. That's the thing.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, you think the thing is they're gonna end it with a roll up with his balls hanging out? That's gonna happen.
They are gonna do that.
They are gonna do that.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. And that's how Ciampa gets out of the tag team. He's gonna see Miz's shriveled up balls and be like, no, I thought your balls were massive.
Compare his balls like, yo, mine are bigger, dude. I can't do this anymore,
yeah, this
man.
isn't gonna work for me, brother.
It's too small for me. What a great pay-per-view, man.
Damn. Oh, do you think Ciampa gets to keep Miz's gear? And Miz has to find a new gimmick?
He just takes the gear. He takes the Hollywood gimmick and everything.
That's awesome. Takes his theme song he's had for fucking 12 years. That'd be so sad.
It says Champ on the beginning now.
Instead of awesome, it says Champa.
Champa. I came. That sounds sick, dude.
Awesome. No, this is great. I loved SummerSlam 2022. Listen, criticize Triple H for all you want, okay? Criticize Stephanie McMahon all you want, but they're single-handedly saving this company. So
it is. They're booking it like how I would book it, so therefore it's good.
We forgot the part 2. It wasn't really a match, but I like when Seth Rollins came out for his open challenge because Riddle couldn't make it. But then just no one accepted. So Seth stood there.
Cody's dog came out. It was really weird. I don't know how that happened. I think somehow his dog just got out of the cage or something, or a leash. Is Cody the leash guy, or is he leashless?
No way.
I feel like Cody be totally leashless, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like he totally seems like that kind of guy.
I think so. But then after about like 15 minutes of waiting, Seth just kind of like walked back to the back.
It's at the end of the show. It's at the end of the show. So I was like, yo, it's not over, guys. It's not over. I still got one match in me left. And nothing happened. It was really awkward waiting those 15 really minutes. Yeah.
But
McAfee wasn't even there because he had a match already.
Yeah, it was just Michael Cole solo on commentary. But you got to send the fans home happy. So Brock Lesnar did come out in F5 Michael Cole at the end, which is just a beautiful way to
Michael Cole.
It's a beautiful way to wrap it up.
That's pretty sick, dude. What a great pay-per-view. I'm so glad this era exists.
Yeah, they need a new name for it, because like we're out of the PG era now. This is like the TV 14.
Right, we're still in the we're out of the PG era, guys.
Yeah. This is really cool. I don't really know. We need to come up with a name for it though.
Remember last week when we said Brock Lesnar left, and then he showed up right after the podcast ended?
Okay, listen. Look here, listen. Apparently he did leave the show, but he came back. So
you think he went out to get like Applebee's? Like, yo, I'm gonna get Applebee's real quick, guys. I'll be back in a second.
No doubt he got Applebee's. No doubt in my mind. He and Paul just went to get some food. It was awesome.
Some guy's like, oh my god, where's Brock? What's Applebee's? There's no way he eats at Applebee's. He's a Chili's kind of guy.
Do you have any idea how lame that would be if instead of the Jimmy John's logo, it was a fucking Applebee's logo? Just a big apple on Brock Lesnar's shorts? That would suck.
What's the lamest logo you put in your gear?
Jack in the Box. Well,
Jack in the Box is pretty sick for a logo.
Use Jack in the Box though.
I think the lamest would be like Baskin Robbins.
No, Baskin Robbins would be sick as fuck. I would make Baskin Robbins themed gear. Yeah.
Yeah, just pink and blue.
Yeah, orange and pink gear. Yeah, that'd be sick as hell.
Was it 51 or 31 on there somewhere?
Sure.
For the flavors.
I think
you know why they have that number, right? Too many flavors they have.
I think you just told me. Yes. There you go. But
it's pretty sick, right?
I was gonna say Barnes and Noble, but I'd love that Barnes and Noble on my pants also. Shit, dude.
Right. What about Walmart? I feel like
Walmart would be lame. Yeah. Or Sam's Club. Sam's Club would not be cool. Costco. No. A Costco logo on your pants.
Just have Costco on your ass. Yeah. That sounds sick, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for today's episode, then.
I think so. Unless you have any other current events, but this episode's gone on for a little while. So.
Man, what a great SummerSlam that was, man.
Yeah, honestly,
this new era is so good.
I can't wait to watch Raw this Monday, tonight when this episode comes out.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Vince McMahon's All Elite.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Who reported that?
Brian Alvarez?
Oh my
gosh, it's big for him.
That's crazy. We'll have to do some fact checking, and we'll get back to you guys next week. But thank you for tuning in. Find us everywhere at Following Lucha on like every form of social media. It is much appreciated. Our TikTok fell off, but now we might be coming back because MVP did that piss test. So that's pretty cool. And otherwise, you can also...
And something else happened. I think the other one got pretty alright views,
too. It did, too. The Brian Pillman Jr. being a dork one. That one, yeah.
Good for Brian Pillman, dude.
He's money. He is money, Steven. Okay? That's what TK needs to realize.
He's probably seen it by now.
Oh, I hope not. But... Steven, yeah, we got to ride off into the sunset. Go check us out there. You can donate to the show if you want to. The link for that is in the description.
You should subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be sick. Give us 5-star ratings.
If you're listening, leave us a review, leave us a rating, and we will be back next week with more Following Lucha. Steven, you're the host. You have to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Is that how we end it? I don't even know if we ended like that.
Give us money.
Give us money right now.
If you're listening to this podcast, we expect at least a few dollars a week.
We have some goals. We want to buy a Miz t-shirt that says,
we want to get to a point where financially, as soon as something with the keyword Rebella pops up on eBay, we can buy it immediately.